Yes, that's right. The Wicked Business Show is going to be starting soon. Grab your drinking panties and put them on your head or your ass. It doesn't matter. We're here to rock your world tonight.
I was supposed to wear panties?
Well, just take the ones off the microphone. You'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
We know Patty doesn't wear them, so.
She's prepping hard.
Yeah. This is a pretty good song. Let's listen to this for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. No, I'm just getting warmed up.
Yes, I'll give her one good lick. Relax.
You think you're going to be ready for tonight's show when it goes on live?
Hopefully.
Okay, Patty.
What?
The show rests completely on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
No pressure.
Let's go
I'm
back.
not drinking vodka.
Fuck, then we're screwed.
Oh, it's going to be a
Is
real
that a
show.
cockroach?
Can we do a shot?
Oh. Like it was a cockroach.
Oops, I flick a bug.
I think it was a cockroach.
me,
I'm
you
not
dick.
sure.
It went that way.
No, it went down her cleavage.
Oh, stop it.
I'm gonna show ya. You got to lend a hand. You know I like it. Ooh, I like it hot. And when it's time, you know I'll never stop. When I'll give her, yes I'll give her one good lick. You know I'll give her, yes I'll give her one good lick.
Having a gun doesn't give you any power. You want to know what a real power is?
In a bullet.
Following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Business Show. Good evening, morning, day, whatever time you're listening. It is 8:24 p.m. It is 6/26/2019. I'm Byron.
I'm Bubba.
Oh, I'm Patty Cakes. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I just kicked the cat. Oh, it was my purse.
Kick the kitty.
Kick the kitty.
Oh, you farted.
Not yet.
Like an old neighborhood game. Kick the kitty.
Kick the kitty.
Not the can.
Can I start off by apologizing for my quick demise?
I think it was. I mean, it was a rapid decline in cabin pressure.
Because I was off the next day, that's why.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to apologize for the quick drop in cabin pressure. Patty Cakes dropped her microphone. We'll be continuing.
Shit.
Hey, would you like a little bit of the Mama Moon tap?
Oh, Lord.
Poor Cara Killian.
I know, that was pretty bad. You want to plug something?
Oh, I did get a message from Tiger Lily. You were a hoot last night. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, she had to kind of re-listen to that show and to figure out where that night went.
Well, I reached out to Kara after the show and said, sorry, Patty hit her max a little early. And she's like, oh, I didn't even notice. Like,
no way. Yeah, right. I'm not that bad when I host a show. I'm in control when I host a show.
It's because you don't drink a gallon of vodka first.
No, I don't.
I mean, you're walking around with a glass of vodka. It's tilted halfway to the side going like this. Taste it. It tastes really good.
Oh, shit.
And I'll let everyone know the phone line is up. I got to plug
it is?
in.
No shit.
Does it work? Are you sure? Should I call in?
I might not.
Can I call in?
Well, I think it does. 774-314-7044. Again, that's 774-314-7044.
And are we on Facebook Live and Spreaker.com?
Well, let's hope that Bumpa paid the bill for the phone. And,
might not have, because remember I had a...
It's quarterly.
Yeah, but I only did it for the month because I didn't have my card with me. And I used a credit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So call the phone number.
So you're going to have to keep an eye on that. When you see that light up,
Yep.
access it and then let me know, and then I will unmute the phone.
Okay.
So that we don't have that boom, boom, have that explode right into our fucking head.
My God. So I tell him sometimes, I go back and listen to old shows just because I want to... I just want to
see what happened.
like before I started.
See what happened before.
Right, just to see.
After you jumped the shark.
No, way before, like alley days.
Oh.
And it was one show, it was like Tammy Tucci called in.
Oh, my.
Kelsey called in. Someone else called in. Some dude called in. And it was just like a shit show with a phone.
Yeah.
It was like...
We used to get a lot of phone calls. You okay over there, kid?
Yeah, you got me all freaked out with the bug flipping around. All right.
It's right there on top of your head. You got to get a haircut, by the way.
I do.
There you go. You got it. I'm sorry.
Pardon me.
Well, they can't see. They can only see me in a low-cut tank top and my hair up in a bun.
That's all we really need to see.
Hey,
anyway,
where's my followers?
We got Matt Hanna in here. We got
there you go.
Tim Byron in here.
We got Little
Moo
Bro.
Davis. Moo
Hi,
Davis.
guys.
Eric
What's
Sinclair.
up,
Yo, Timbo. I'm not going to call him what we used to call him.
Why not?
Poor guy.
I can't. It's classified, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's classified.
It has to do with an incident involving the neighbor's dog, a bunch of leaves, and everybody running.
Oh
my God, did he run over the dog?
No, he didn't run over the dog.
Did he have
it's not that
love
bad.
relations with the dog?
Oh, he did not.
All right, well, then it's not that bad.
It was bad enough.
All right,
that name followed him for a while, like mine.
Did the dog piss on him because he was hidden in the
dog
leaves?
didn't piss on him.
I'm trying. I'm reaching.
The dog peed on his sweatshirt.
Okay.
Which is in a pile of leaves.
Okay.
And then he put that sweatshirt on.
Did he know?
And just ran wildly. And, of course, everybody in the neighborhood knew except for him.
Oh, no.
Wildly. Not in the same way he did in Hartford?
Yeah, no, not like Hartford. No. Hartford was that was a special night.
Now you'll hang over his head for years to come.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
That was smelly. That was chili cheese dog and onions and tater tots.
I had to go to Papa Gino's today because I had a bunch of
one open?
free shit. Right down in Milford.
Oh, okay.
I had to navigate my way through the deadly streets of Milford. I usually like to just do the outskirts of Milford.
Yeah.
Around
Would you run into the
495.
Walking Dead or something?
Oh, no, I ran into the Driving Dead. Are you shitting me? It's just,
what about driving? So we're driving here, and we're like in a heated discussion about things.
Well, yes, it's fucking hot out.
And he gets off an exit too early.
That's why you look a little stern tonight. Okay.
No, actually,
there's a lot of other shit going on. I can tell you some shit.
Only threw
about
us
2
off
seconds.
a few minutes, so I mean, time-wise.
No. What I'm getting at is we got off on a different exit, and we're driving down this back road, which we could have boogied on. We're behind a Porsche.
Motherfucker going
Porsche.
not even 30 miles an hour.
I'm probably on his third OUI.
Old man on a Porsche.
Oh my God, we're like, dude, you can't. I'm like, go around him.
I don't want the bugs to splatter on the windshield as I go driving around the corner.
Oh my God. No, I've had a fucked up day.
Yeah?
And then my day started off. Okay, so we had the Twin-nados over for the last 3 days, right?
Yep.
Which was fine. Everything went well. We actually, they were great. I told them, and Phoenix is playing the part of the kind of irritating big brother in a way. Like he's going to fuck with him a little bit to a point. Because he likes them and he likes the idea of them. But he wants to also kind of fuck with them a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's what Big Brother kind of does.
All right, just chance to fuck with me.
Well, I basically told Jay to tell him that, to knock it off, you know, if he bugs him or whatever. So anyway, that's besides the point. So this morning I'm kind of creeping around, trying to get ready, not to wake them up, because it's 6 a.m.
That doesn't work.
And no, I didn't wake them up. They just woke up. Shauna came into the bathroom looking at me like, I go, shit, are you awake? She looked like this day, like, I was like, oh my God. Anyway, so I'm going to abbreviate the story.
Sure.
My phone starts, I get the beeps for texting. It's like, oh, you know, I just want to help you out, you know, I'll pay for football. I'm getting texts from my ex about all this stuff, right? And by the way, I put $100 in your bank account. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is that? I'm like, okay. So anyway, I'm not thinking anything about it. I'm driving, and then I get another text saying, reminding me.
I took money out of the bank account.
No, well, he did that the other day by mistake,
okay.
But whatever. He goes, I just want to let you know, I made sure you were on the plus side. I'm like, what? I just got paid on Friday. Come to find out, over the course, I actually pull over in the parking lot of Hopkinton Price Chopper.
Oh, I've done that before.
My first job. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I want to see what's going on. I look at my bank statement, which I should have 2 weeks' pay in it. It's down to like $8. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Yeah. So
I don't.
As I research,
right?
yeah, exactly. I'm sitting here shitting a brick. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look at it. PayPal has taken out basically $700 and something.
What in the fuck?
Exactly. So I'm freaking out. So I get on the phone to my bank. Then they tell me I got to get on the phone to PayPal. PayPal then tells me eBay took the money out of my account. Yeah. So I'm on a two-way call with PayPal and eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Talking. The three of us are talking. eBay says, no, she hasn't done a damn thing on this account for 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing buying, selling, nothing. She's done nothing. It's like, well, we have this transaction, so you got to figure it out, because we're not going to refund the money. I'm like, then I go.
I'm about to whip somebody.
Exactly.
I'm having a hissy fit. I'm crying. I'm the single mother. I have no money. I don't. Well, if you think about it, I kind of am. I'm a single mother. I got no money. I'm out of gas.
I'm 3 seconds away from food stamps. You
right? I get paid every 2 weeks. I said, you think I'm going to blow all my money on fucking? I mean, I'm pulling everything out. I'm hysterical. An hour and a half I'm sitting in this parking lot having this hissy fit. So at the very end of the conversation, I'm not getting anywhere. Except eBay is backing me, the girl's backing me, but the guy in PayPal is like, well, you got to figure this out. I'm like, everything you're saying, I'm doing.
You'd be like, that's okay, I'll sue you for triple damages in the end then.
Uh-huh.
So then the lady from eBay, she whips out, she goes, well, ma'am, she goes, is there anyone in your household? Because the address they had was my previous address with the ex. It says, is anyone in your household, do they have an eBay account? I said, yes, my son Zachary does. There you go. So the story is, so Zach and I had sorry listeners if this is boring, this is just how my day fucking started. But so basically, he didn't want Verizon anymore because they charge outrageous amounts of money.
Well, yeah.
So he went to Spectrum Mobile.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Right? He went to Spectrum Mobile. He gets a iPhone X.
Well, that was stupid.
Right? Well, we're iPhone people.
Yeah,
so he gets an iPhone. He gets an iPhone X.
Got to get rid of those.
When he gets the iPhone X, he realizes he wanted the XR or whatever the step up above the X was. Right? So when he gets the XR, he drags his feet, and doesn't return the X in time back to them. So they take out $800 out of his bank account. They charge him for 2 brand new phones. So he paid $1,600 for these 2 phones. He was trying to sell it on Facebook, Marketplace, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't sell it. Goes on eBay. Sells it for the amount that was taken out of my account. Supposedly, he sold it to the guy, shipped it to the guy. Guy paid him.
And he refunded?
The guy, come to find out, it's encoded.
Yeah.
With Spectrum Mobile.
Right.
So only Spectrum Mobile locks it. They can control it, SIM card, whatever.
They won't unlock it either.
Correct. So the guy's pissed, can't turn service on the phone, stakes a claim, and not only does he get his money back, he has the phone and Zach's money.
Yeah.
Or my money, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and eBay, when you sell something on eBay, eBay charges you 10%.
A premium, yeah.
Yeah, 10%. So I lost the amount of the phone he sold it for and the seller's fee.
Well, you going to take it out of his ass?
I took it out of his account. I already got the money back. I did it when I was eating my hot dog about before I got sick. I texted him. I said, listen, this has nothing to do with me. This has everything. He's like, oh, the guy just contacted me today.
So this guy's sitting there with a free iPhone that works on Wi-Fi.
No, he can't get to work at all. I'm leaving it up to Zach. I took my money from Zach, so. But yeah, so that's how my day started. I'm hysterical. I'm freaking out.
I would change my passcode to everything. I do
what
every
I don't
6
understand,
months.
but what I don't understand
3 months, sorry.
is Zach has been buying and selling on eBay for well over 2 years.
And why he
Not
bumped
an
into
issue.
your...
Why did it go to my account? That boy had over $5,000. Has over $5,000 in his account right now.
What's the account password again?
His new job is insane. How much he's making an hour?
$5,000 tower.
His first check was $1,500. You know, I don't want to put his crap on blast, but he's making money. I'm not trying to take his money, but I'm just like, damn, dude. You know, you need to get your shit together.
Spread some of the peanut butter around, baby.
He bought me a present. He bought me a pop. You know what a pop is? Those little
a
figures.
punch in the eye or the back of the head while you're having sex? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Donkey punch.
No, thank you. You try that with me.
A donkey punch. No,
my.
You try that with me, you're going to get violated in the worst way. Bend over, bitch. So, yeah, imagine starting that day off like that. Going, I have...
No, I wouldn't want to start the day.
Oh, my God. It's fucking... I'm hysterical. I walk in, and the grocery manager at Price Drop was like, what's wrong with you? I have, like, black smear down my face from crying. Like, I just got hacked. I was having a hard day. So, anyway, happy Wednesday to y'all. So, yesterday, we took a trip to Somerville.
The fuck would you want to go there for?
You know what? You got to go with us, please.
Over to the Wynn?
No, we were right across the way, though.
Yeah. We actually went to Legoland Discovery Center.
I've heard about that, yeah.
It's cute. It's kids. Adults can't get in there without a child. Unless it's a special night.
So they got to keep the diddlers out.
You got a child rental agency out in front that you can...
But no, it was cute. You know, we had a discount, 40% off discount coupon because I'm not paying. Well, I'm not paying full price for anything. But anyway,
well, that's what my family motto is: never pay retail.
It's
just
so we went for a walk though, and there was what was the restaurant we wound up eating at? Right, Tony C's.
Tony C's.
Larry's Crabs and Grabs.
No, you would love that whole area. You would love it.
It's some of them,
but it looks like
Red Sox theme.
Is it downtown Somerville?
Tony.
You want me to look it up?
Tony Roma's?
No, he's an old Red Sox player. Tony Canada. Oh, oh my God, I knew it.
Are we on Facebook Live?
We are. Yeah, we are.
Chime in. But anyway, that whole area, though, seriously, it's cute. It's up and coming. It's trendy. All around that area.
Filled with fucking hipsters.
Yeah, but it was cool, though.
No,
it had like a Converse store.
Not cool.
They were exercising out there, their little playground. They were jogging. There was
fuckers.
But it was cool, though. It just looked like a good little bar scene. Like they had an outdoor bar.
I'm going to stick with my filthy, dirty Worcester.
Well, same here, but, we were out there. I was like, oh, my God, I want to go.
Filled with filth and grime and...
They're trying to clean it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got ambassadors now walking around the down. How you're working out with them, huh?
Yeah, they're all right. They should do pretty well.
Yeah.
But...
Come to the pirate store and buy some gear.
The area that we were
shooting up with the junkies down in town, City Hall.
Assembly Row is what the section of Somerville that we were at. And it's actually... I think it actually used to be like an old boatyard, a docking area.
It was really cool.
Yeah, all redone up of shopping, business, and residential. It's a nice little walking neighborhood now. all 3 blocks of it, but very nice, very cool. And some great restaurant options out there too. So
yeah, it was kind of cute, like a little cute thing. Oh, look at this picture.
Oh, I think I've seen that before. I haven't seen that. No, didn't see that.
But the thing was...
It's not the kind of thing that I'm into.
It was cool, though. Look at that burger. That burger was so good. Yeah.
Too big.
It was good.
Well, it's kind of the trend these days, actually, in development. They're doing a lot of developments where it's...
Tony C's.
All in one, residential, commercial, retail.
Yeah, that seems like it's the big thing, right?
Yeah. Which really
for the Prius owners and the little electric smart cars.
Lego City Police Department.
Yeah. Hey, he looks... Not long before you're going to see that with a 50% gray background. No,
I'm
kidding.
Don't you dare. Look, we got a little girl doing it, too. There you go. But I was thinking of you today during my cry time when I was telling someone my story. I was in the back room doing my trash, and I see this sign in the back room of Price Chopper.
You didn't try to steal it from me?
No, but I took a picture of it to show you that you have until September 2nd for this.
Now I can finally eat that container of cheese balls that I've been holding for months.
So the sign for people playing at home is Planters Cheese Balls, $1.99 till September 2nd. That I saw that. I was like, I'll take a picture of that for Byron. Because you love those things.
I had to go all the way to fucking in towards Boston up by Lynn to go get mine at CVS.
All right, well, now you know. They're at Hopkinton, your neighborhood store. I knew that would make you happy. I really did.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, I don't know if you want to jump right into news.
Why not?
A second.
You got
news of the stupid. What's that?
If you got something, go for it.
I do.
Okay.
All right. So this is Dateline Germany. Happened, what's today? The 26th? It happened earlier today.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Warm weather does strange things to a human being. The police in northeastern German state of Brandenburg can confirm this. They stopped a scooter driver yesterday, not because he wasn't wearing a helmet, but because he was only wearing a helmet and sandals.
Ooh, I know. Get a nice little breeze.
The cops were lenient with the miscreant. After the scooter driver identified himself and got a pair of shorts, he was allowed to continue on his way. In Germany, after all, someone has to, well, that makes no sense. This was translated from the German language.
Okay.
But, his answer was...
I don't like pants.
It was just too warm out.
Yeah, well...
Hate when that happens.
I can't. I can't even... So... This one goes out
pretty warm in our room lately.
All of the people out there who say fake news isn't a thing.
Okay.
This goes out to, and it's run by Endemol, the company that runs Big Brother. We'll talk about Big Brother coming up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because currently it is live on CBS. Yes. But this goes back last year.
Okay.
Authorities say at least 7 people who claim to be working for a TV network were arrested at a New Jersey airport after they tried to film themselves passing a fake explosive device through the security checkpoint.
Oh, that's smart.
TSA spokeswoman Lisa Farbstein says it happened at Newark Liberty International on that Thursday. She says some members of the group attempted to bring the fake explosive device in a carry-on bag. It was detected by TSA and never made it past security.
Well, thank God for that.
The whole shit-stained TV crew were arrested on multiple charges. That's my put on that. Hopefully they got whacked with some civil penalties. Animal Shine North America, which employs the crew, says the device is a specially designed suitcase used to compact clothing and has no other intended use, except for to set wild panic throughout a fucking airport.
I was nervous bringing a PS2 in a bag, right?
Yes. Oh, boy.
Yeah, the New York Daily News got wind that the suspects are part of a reality show called Staten Island Hustle that had been picked up by CNBC. Oh, one of those fake news networks.
No, CNBC has a good show called The Prophet, right?
Yes.
I love that show. Did you ever watch that show?
Marcus Lamont.
That show's great, though.
Marcus Lamont is extremely anti-cop.
Is he really?
Yeah. Most of his
surprised
establishments
you
say
watch it
no
then.
to police.
You have no internet over there?
Nope.
Good job.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Spreaker's still running fine. You know why? Because it's 5 gigahertz. I told you the 2.5 is the weakest bandwidth.
That's nice.
It'll go, I think. Anyways, they...
you want to jump on my Wi-Fi?
The crew had admitted to record the reactions to the fake bomb and a mass panic and that they were hoping would follow. So the charges they were hit with was conspiracy to create a public alarm and, let's see, well, possession of a fake bomb. Even Chris Christie at that time got told no to go. So screw him. But
special idiots.
The final thing I have prepared is a fifth of Britons. Those are the people from the
Fifth
UK.
of vodka?
Yes, pretty much. Use cooking oil to achieve the perfect suntan.
I do that.
Oh my God.
I figured you would, and that's why I was reading
I've
their
used
story
that,
tonight.
and I've used butter. I'm not lying. I swear to God.
You must smell fucking fantastic when you sunbathed.
Oh my God!
Did you ever see the episode of Seinfeld when
I don't never watched Seinfeld?
Kramer was using butter on himself in his tanning bed?
Oh, he must have been crispy.
Well, that's just it. Newman walks in, and all you can smell, he had burned himself a little bit, but the butter had burned into his skin.
Oh my
and then
God.
you see a picture of Newman looking at him who hadn't eaten in a day, looks at him, and Kramer's like just a head sticking out of a turkey body. Going, hey, what's up? Yeah, he almost got killed for that. But yeah, more than a fifth of Britons are now turning their kitchen, turning to their kitchen cupboards in a misguided attempt to get the
That
perfect
is so
suntan.
old to me.
It's 1970s stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
People used to bring Wesson oil to the. They had to ban that stuff from certain places that had expensive.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Well, it was killing the pool
What
filters.
are you looking at me like a piece of meat for? What is up with this thing?
I'm working on it. Don't continue with the show.
He doesn't have a strong enough computer. I told him, don't get the little desk, get a laptop.
I'm not the internet provider.
No, it's fine. The speeds are fine. It's just your connection to it just sucks. It's okay. I don't know where the extender went, but, you could find that and maybe get a 5G connection.
What's the extender? The thing with the two little horns?
Yes, it's a horny little bastard.
We seem to be
we have that at home.
experimenting some
We have one at
technological
home.
differences.
The white one with the little things?
Yeah. That was that, and there was another
I thought it
one.
was mine.
we could use that.
I thought that one was mine.
We could just plug it in here.
Remember the one
plug
I
it in
brought?
there.
I brought out to the shanty.
Yes.
Yeah, the cord that we
Oh,
ran out
yeah.
there was cut up with the snowblower.
Nice.
Dumbasses. Whatever. We don't need that anymore for that anyway.
Is the shanty still standing?
Yeah, it's all right looking. I haven't been in it. Is
anything still in it?
I took a lot of the stuff out of it.
Okay.
Well, we had taken the stuff out of it and wrapped it up for the winter, and then I left 3 months later. And then when I left, I took all my stuff. The cool table, the Red Sox table, I have the eat sign, stuff like that. So he has some other kind of funky sign in there. Whatever.
This one I'm going to have to actually read. It just popped up in the feed.
Oh, okay. There you go.
In June, man pees from a bridge on a ship. Several injured.
What?
Yesterday in Berlin, several people were injured when a man peed from a bridge on the pleasure boat. 4 people were taken to the hospital, according to what Berlin Fire Department says. Passengers jumped in alarm, banging their heads against the bridge during a passage.
What they think it
injuring
was?
themselves, as one firefighter spokesman said, because a man on Friday afternoon from someplace in Berlin peed on a pleasure boat. Several passengers
peed for pleasure?
When a pleasure boat sailed on the spree under a low bridge from the bridge, someone urinated on the ship. Several people jumped up and were injured in the head. Again, these are bad translations. 4 people were taken to the hospital, and the Berlin Fire Department said something in German.
Something in German.
I don't know. It's all Eis in Aschenflagendamper auf der Spree unter ihnen Brück durchfuhr. I don't know. I don't speak
Swahili?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? No, I don't. One person was injured seriously. 16 firefighters moved to the scene of the incident. Further details are not yet known, mainly because they're contaminated with German pee. I don't understand why anyone would whip it out and... Oh, wow, yeah, they got a couple of stories on this. 3. Man urinating onto tourist boat causes several injuries.
Berlin what? Berlin, Massachusetts?
Germany.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's another German thing?
Oh. So there's a new show on Amazon Prime, which, I mean, they've been advertising it pretty heavily.
Do we have Amazon Prime?
Good Omens.
Okay. Ooh.
It's got former Doctor Who and some other... Michael Sheen and David Tennant. One is a good angel, one is a bad angel.
Is it a good show? Have you watched it?
More than 20,000 Christians have signed a petition calling for the cancellation of Good Omens, a television series adapted from Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman's 1990 fantasy novel. I'm definitely going to watch this now. It's got the Christians all up in a buzz.
Well, you love Doctor Who anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, David Tennant's a good actor. But it's a 6-part series released last month, and it's the U.S. Christians are all pissed off about it. Well, screw you.
Do you watch Amazon Prime?
I live for Amazon Prime and Netflix.
Yeah.
I have both. I have Amazon Prime primarily because of the free shipping, and I get the cat supplies all set up.
No, but I don't know if you watched what's like your go-to show to watch? Do you watch the older
Hell's Kitchen?
You don't just watch it on Netflix or anything, or they don't have it
It's not
on
on
there?
Netflix. The uncensored version, Hell's Kitchen in its natural form.
Oh my God!
Where he goes, "You're a fucking cow."
Yes, I love him.
I was just actually watching that when you walked in the door.
Yes, you were. Something just was on the internet the other day or yesterday. Every now and then it'll pop up. Gordon Ramsay says that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
No, it doesn't.
But why is that still?
Why are you so against that?
Why?
Why?
We made it at the house one night, remember?
Pineapple goes in vodka.
Ooh.
It'll go with tequila in a pinch.
Well, yeah, pineapple margarita would be yummy.
In a sangria. It does not, however, go on a pizza. Ham, yes. Pineapple, no.
You ever have pineapple? Did I ever ask you? Did you ever have a pineapple sandwich?
I used to work for... No. I've heard of that. And that McDonald's used to have that, the McPineapple.
No, that's a
yes,
lie.
They threw cheese on it.
Oh, no, thank you.
And grilled the pineapple and threw it on there. It didn't last very long. It was going for the Catholics during Lent. Which is another thing I don't understand. Why the fuck they give up meat on Fridays? It makes no fucking sense.
Ooh, fish though.
I have extra bacon on Fridays now.
Oh my God! His kids ate 2 pounds of bacon yesterday.
Oh yeah,
right?
they'll do it.
Like 2 pounds of bacon, pretty much.
Well, look at dear old Daddy Do over here. He's
I barely got any.
Yeah,
well, same
that's
here.
Right. And he's bitching about it.
Oh, so I made the bacon. I had it set aside.
While you're over there, you can grab me another one of these lemonades.
Me too.
It's hot in here. We're cooling down.
No, it feels good.
Well, it feels good over here because I don't have a fan on me. I have it directed at YouTube. So
you're so sweet.
Yeah, well, I'm about to switch over. Hand it all to myself.
What were we talking about? Oh, no, so I made the... Walmart has a huge pack of bacon, 2 pounds. It's huge, like $5.44.
$5.44 for 2 pounds of bacon?
Yes.
Fuck.
Maybe it's a pound and a half. It's the bigger size. It's the value size, right?
I'd buy
and
that.
And it's decent.
For $1.
It tastes good. It's apple with smoked bread, whatever, right?
Okay.
So I get that because a normal 16-ounce package in a Price Chopper or whatnot is anywhere from, if you get it for $4, you're lucky, $4 to $7.
They've been doing it for $3 lately.
Hi, Kara.
Hey, Kara.
Hi. Delayed reaction.
She had to think while opening that.
It took me a second. But anyway, so I get this bacon. I make it all. So I was making other things.
Bacon.
I was making other things with it, and the kid, especially Jay, was like, "Are you
don't-
going to serve that bacon to us?" I'm like, "No, you're going to wait."
That shit in front of kids. You got to send them out to play in traffic while you're cooking bacon.
I want Phoenix to eat it. He doesn't like bacon anymore.
What?
I know, it's weird. He's more of a sausage link guy.
Is that not messed up or what?
That's fucked up.
A kid doesn't like bacon.
Bacon has
like sausage, but
has all of the edamames that, or whatever they call umami's, edamames. But they've got all this. I think it's 7 6 or 7 that strike the palate and cause desire for more. And baking has all of those chemicals.
But you know how sometimes if you make things like so often, people get sick of it?
I'm sorry, I could go to my grave every day eating a pound of bacon.
I know. One night I want to do a bacon night. There's so many times during the day when I'm working, and I think I want to do a bacon show.
I will give you $5 to fart on bacon and watch him eat it.
Oh my god, you probably would.
I'm bringing back
but no, there's
bacon farts.
Oh my god! But no, there's bacon flavored Ritz. There's bacon Ritz
good.
chips. There's bacon cheese and crackers. There's bacon flavored fake cheese.
Cheese whiz, yes, I've had that.
It's
not bad. That's not
But
bad.
wouldn't that be kind of a fun? Just eat a whole
It
bunch
would,
of
a bacon party.
shit. Yeah.
Tonight's show dedicated to bacon.
And I know how to make candied bacon.
I'm not good with that. I was down in Mohegan, and I went to that restaurant that has the bacon. They give you a cup full of candied bacon.
They do?
Mm.
What is that, an entree?
It's an appetizer. A whole fucking cup of giant, extra thick candied bacon.
Did we have that at Hangover?
Hey, Ed, how are you from the Carmel Conservative?
What's up, Ed? How are you, buddy? Yay!
Bacon spam is awesome. I do have to agree with you. I just finished off a can of that, and it was pretty good.
But aren't there we should just get 10 different things because we haven't done something we haven't done with myself in the studio is one of the dollar store delectables.
There's not a lot that you haven't done in the studio, okay?
Well, I haven't done the dollar store delectables.
Seeing as though this used to be your room, so we're gonna.
Yeah, ooh, I know. Well, yeah.
Don't hate.
While we're talking about food, can I switch it to beer for a minute? Or you want to keep talking about bacon, or you want to talk about something else? I can come back.
No, I mean it's like edging while jerking off. I'll we'll go back to that.
Have you ever done that, Bumpa?
No.
No, he's the kind of guy that when everybody's at least 3 miles away from the house, he's in the bathroom and he just keeps on flush the toilet to make it sound like there's something going on in the off chance.
Well, hopefully I'm keeping him satisfied. I guess not. You ain't saying anything to back me up.
Because I'm happy.
All right. So I have a little story since we're doing stories right now. We asked 16 brewers, what's the weirdest beer you have ever tried to brew? This is from Vinepair, Vinepair.
And this is also from a woman who claimed that she didn't have anything for tonight's show, but surprisingly, she pulled that one out of her ass real quick.
Can I throw a question out there?
Yes.
Out there?
Okay.
All right, before we get into that,
yeah.
I'd like to hear from our audience, what is the weirdest beer they ever tried?
Ooh. Okay.
So throw that out there in the comments.
Do you guys want to comment on it before I read the article?
Yeah, the weirdest beer you ever had, and did you like it or not? And
So,
Byron, what's the weirdest beer you've ever had?
We can, while that's going on, the weirdest beer I've ever had.
Yeah.
Probably that root beer.
Not your father's root beer?
Why is it weird to you, though?
It was good at first, but then...
Is it
just
not
too
your
damn
daddy's
sweet.
root beer or something like that?
It was just too damn sweet. And then there was the orange beer. That wasn't good. Those are beers I don't
But the
like.
Clamato one?
Oh, that's a very... You have to be in the mood for that.
But isn't that funny, though?
It's clam juice,
tomato juice, and beer. It's just...
I never thought I'd like it, but I do.
I know. I remember you sent a picture. I'm drinking
Fucking
that.
down those 240 ounces in no time.
I was
at all.
eyeballing it tonight at that liquor store that I hate on the street. Bubba, what's the weirdest beer you've ever had?
Weirdest beer.
I can't even think.
Oh, Carmel Conservative says bad experience with Old Milwaukee.
Why was it old?
Milwaukee.
Actually, I didn't mean to make that dumb joke, but
as a kid,
that was a true question.
As a kid, I used to drink Old. We used to steal Old Milwaukee, Schlitz, Narragansett, the original Narragansett. Really, that was a little bubbly, foamy burp there. It had a texture of dampness and craft
Chunks-
beer.
chunks
You know what it
of
is?
hot dog.
You're drinking an unfiltered wheat beer, aren't you?
Shock top.
Yep.
Shock top.
See, I can get that from across the room.
I've drank beers, just to jump in. I've drank beers I just don't like. Like, I don't like sour beers.
I hate IPAs.
We like IPA? Do I like IPA?
You would, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I don't.
not a
I
fan.
get confused.
It's too hoppy. It's too.
She likes it hoppy a little bit. I think it's the bite, the bitterness at the end.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't like
when
that.
we went to Treehouse, we just finished off our Treehouse beers, and some of them were a little too much. I like the ones we had the pours of, but not the cans we bought that much. I don't know. A little too, ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like skunky beer. Beer that's been, like, cold and
So
then
there's
sat
pretty
out
much
and got warm.
anything that's in a green bottle.
Oh, you know what? Heineken, not a big fan of.
Fucking awful. Heineken Light when you've been drinking all night.
Yeah.
And your taste buds go dead because you're drinking shitty drinks.
Oh, my God. Foster's. Yuck. Foster's in a can.
Oh, yeah, that is the worst beer I think I've ever tried.
Yeah. We had that. Yeah,
we
tried that. And it was
suffered our way through a 40-ounce can of fucking Foster's in Las Vegas heat, dying, looking at each other going like this, I'm not throwing this out of you. No, fuck you, I'm not
It was
going to
paying like
no,
$9 for it or something.
I drank a
It
Foster's.
was like $5.
That was on sale.
It was cheap, and it came with a koozie, too. So we're walking around
Ooh,
thinking
yeah.
we're cool, thinking, hey, we got a koozie for our shit
beer. Yeah.
So my friend and her husband say, we're going to go see the Black Crows.
The Black Flows?
Black Flows.
Is that a...
That's a bad period.
Is that some sort of kind of...
Black Flow, yuck. No, but we were going to see the Black Crows, and I bought my ticket, whatever, and the two of them loved Foster's. So she gives me one, and I had to suffer through that. That was the first time I had it. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, good.
That's
Other than
not
that,
good.
Rolling Rock? Do you like Rolling Rock?
I used to when it was brewed in Eau Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Now
Yeah.
Budweiser owns it, and they fucked it up completely.
Oh, did they?
They, what do they call those assholes? Call them already.
Brewers? No.
Hipsters. It became a hipster beer.
Oh.
Just like red, white, and blue, and blue ribbon, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, yeah.
They're not the same as what they used to taste.
No.
Now,
Natty.
mind you, I was at Johnson and Wales, and I was informed that I was a super taster.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was able to pick right away what region of the wines were from, and I tasted right away that I could taste. And the Greek wine, I hate Greek wine.
Why?
It tastes like fucking clay. To me,
Oh,
it
yeah?
tastes like
Yeah.
clay. I can taste the clay in the grapes, and it's not good.
What is it? Something that's...
Greek booze isn't good to me either. Ouzo, you pour a
Oh,
little
my
bit of
God, I've
water
had
in that, and
Ouzo.
it
Do you ever
goes
have
fucking-
Ouzo?
Don't think so.
Oh, that
something,
shit
you know
is
what,
like
you can go your entire
kerosene.
life. Yeah, you can go your entire life and not have it and be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that shit's... I had that shit when I was like 18.
We used to steal it out of my friend's grandparents' liquor cabinet.
Ooh,
So.
that's like... I can't do Jägermeister.
The first night I ever had Jägermeister, I woke up, we drank a big bottle of it. My friend came back
Oof.
from Germany. He goes, the old ladies over there drink this as cough syrup. And we're like, tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah, it does.
We drank it down, and I woke up on my front lawn. I had a beeper back then. That
Oh,
was
is that
going up
what you had,
somewhere
Jaeger?
in the bushes.
Oh, no.
And I only had one sneaker on. And I
That
was on my
reminds me of a
front
cross
lawn.
between Ferris Bueller and the guy from 16 Candles, the Asian dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was,
Long duck dong.
It was one of those. I was probably a combination of the two of them. I was kind of cool. People were, where's Byron? And, oh, there's Byron. Fuck. You know?
Oh, my God.
Well, a few people checking in. We have Matt Thompson out there.
Hi, Matt. We need to get him back on the show.
Pat Mike, a.k.a. Mike.
I just pat my mic. What's going on?
Right, yeah.
Oh, I'm picking my nose on live. That was awesome. I just saw myself.
I've been watching you
That was
digging.
great.
I mean, you were doing some mining for mineral resources.
I forget I'm on live.
Antonella checking in. Kara Killian came back in.
Bugger
Yeah,
nuggets.
sorry for our hiccups we
Mike
had a little
Jennings
bit ago.
and Ryan Murphy. Matt Thompson chimed in saying, I tried a sour this weekend. It was weird and disgusting.
The sour beer?
Sour
Matt,
beer.
what type of
Have you had
sour
one
was
yet?
it?
No.
It's
It depends on the sour. Some you can kind of muscle through or power through.
Does it get like a kind of like a whiskey mash kind of sour?
No, to me it tastes like a beer wine mix.
Yeah, kind of
I
like
could do that.
It's thin.
Yeah.
It's like a thin, right?
Yeah.
Is that weird to describe it that way?
No, that's right.
No,
Like-
there are thick. I got my coffee beer in there. That is. A
Oh my
thick
god!
fucking beer.
I still have the Harpoon Dunkin' Donuts. If you ever want it,
I'll drink it.
ugh, I'll bring it back.
Bring it
to
over
you.
here. I'll
Ugh.
drink it.
So,
It fucks people up, especially when you're drinking it in public.
I
They
like
think
it.
you're drinking like Dunkin' Donuts canned coffee. Then you give them a snort of it, and they're like, "What's this beer?"
well, the one at Treehouse we had was passion fruit and something, and then I've had a
I tried
cherry one.
Passion fruit for the first day.
That wasn't too
ever.
bad, actually.
Oh,
The
you know what?
cherry
It was a
one was
passion
good, right?
fruit margarita that I tried.
Oh,
a while
that's
back.
delicious.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would drink dragon fruit. That would be.
Matt
never had
Thompson was stating at the ancient Schlitz this past weekend. So
Oh, there you
comment
go.
on that.
All right, so let me get back to my little thing.
Dan Roy, sup, Patty? See you at the Boston Non-Point show.
Oh, what's up, Daniel?
Yeah.
Did your girl go home? I know you had a wonderful visit with her, and I'm very happy for you. And the public happy birthday from last week. So there you go.
Cream on nipples.
Ooh, hey now. All right, so
Ms. Jiggly over here.
because I got fat, I told you I got fat. So when I got fat, I got
So
tater
you know what
tots.
you got to do? You got to wear them dresses that cover up the donut and keep the crawlers on display. I guess.
Oh my god! So I thought I did that Friday night. Did we go out Friday night or Saturday night? When did we go out and we did 2 events in one night?
Saturday.
Got no call.
No,
Friday night.
It
You're
was
right,
Friday night, so-
You're right.
Did you work
Sorry.
Friday night? Hold on. Did you work Friday night?
I don't
He was
know.
working. Yes, he was.
I might. No. Yes. No.
We did hit
What
him
is
up,
today?
so he wasn't-
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
You messaged him.
Yeah, no,
tell him
I
to
was.
do whatever.
I was not working.
He's full of shit. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so anyway, we went out. It was date night, and we went to Antonio's by the Slice. I'm going to get back to my beer thing in a minute because I want to read this. But we went to Antonio's by the Slice, which I've never been. Really good, like pizza. There's
Where
like
the fuck is that?
it's you
In
know where
Park Ave.
Fitton Field is.
Nope.
The shitting field? What?
Fitton Field.
No.
You know Chandler.
Blue Jeans Pizza.
It's
Oh,
behind
yeah,
Blue
yeah,
Jeans
yeah,
Pizza. Yeah, it's if Blue Jeans is here, it's here. And,
Just places
it's
right
the sa-
next door to each other competing with you because Blue Jean
Yeah.
Pizza is pretty
it was
good.
like a couple
Oh
hundred feet.
no!
They used to
I've
be
had
good.
I had a
It is good, but
I had a bad
Antonio
experience there.
Kicks his ass.
so it's
So what the
basically
fuck are they
any.
gonna do? Go out of business after what? 30 years?
No,
No,
they're
no,
separate
no,
type
no,
of-
no. It's
they're separate
different. This
types
is
of
like
places,
fast
too.
food type pizza in a way, meaning the
Okay.
pizza's already made. You can pick which ones you want, and you basically it was $3 to $4.10 per slice, which is a. I'm thinking
that.
I bought 3 slices. He bought 3 slices. I couldn't even
I
finish.
mean, that's New York's
They're
pizza
big.
prices.
They're thick. They were, and they're heavy. They were like, they had everything. They had what's the potato one?
She's still tasting it.
No, I'm trying to think what it had. They had like a potato skin type one.
Yeah,
They
potato
had-
and cheddar type.
Oh, they had just
Scallop
really
potato
good.
almost.
Yes, it looked like a scallop potato, but they had some really good
I tried that.
combinations. And a pitcher of Bud Light for $6. I was like, "Yeah, baby, let's do this." So we're eating, and then we decided to go to Noah Mesco.
Pardon me 1 second.
Yes.
How did your pint of Bud Light go? Because I know she drank the rest of that. You know?
No,
Oh, we did good. We did
no,
good.
we shared.
Yeah, that was our pregame
Yeah, he
before
got
the
a
comedy show we went
little
to.
bit.
So we did that, and then we went to Noah Mesco for the Soul Mike Comedy Jam. That is a monthly event hosted by Latasha Hughes, and
Oh
on
man, I missed that.
and on that was Serenity, Moo Davis, which is Jennifer Lee, Ralph Joyle,
Yeah.
Jeff DeCaro,
Ralph made a ride from way up on the North Shore.
Demetrius.
Demetrius, big
I
name.
Funny
met,
as fuck.
I finally met, and I know that I've met him before. He did our show. Lou Ramos.
Yeah, Lou Ramos.
No, not Lou. The other guy.
Luis.
Yes,
Yeah, Luis Vasquez.
maybe that is it. I can't remember. Right.
You know what?
So you went to Nick's Comedy Club, and we'll
No,
we'll
I
get
went
back
to Nick's
comedy. Nick's,
bar and
yeah,
grill.
but
Yeah,
it was the
Nick's.
comedy night.
And
Which I kept messaging you to
kitchen was
eat.
closed.
You poor bastard.
Oh my god, that
Meatball
fucking
sub.
meatball
Although,
sub! What? You didn't see? Oh my god, meatball subs.
I ate an empanada there.
You ate a who?
An
What's
empanada.
her name? Oh.
Like
I almost thought he said someone's
deep-fried-
name.
What's her name? You ate a who? What?
It's like a deep-fried
meat pie.
Yeah.
I ate an empanada before the show, so I wasn't hungry.
But no, that place is cool. That comedy vibe is nice.
It was an excellent. I'm trying to think of the name. I'm trying to think of the name.
Josh
of the host.
Ramirez was there, maybe.
Yes,
With glasses, and I can't think of his. He's got like
long-haired guy.
Yeah, he's got a bigger dude that co-hosts with him.
It was just one guy.
Okay, so it's Josh, and then who else was there? Because they get let me guess. Was Brian shoot what's
O'Donnell?
His, Brian O'Donnell.
I don't think.
Kind of a long
Wes
dark
Martin.
hair.
The one who knocked
not
it out
Wes
of the
Martin.
park. They did this setup where they gave him as long as they wanted.
Yep.
But as soon as they get buzzed off of the stage, they put money in the pot.
Yeah.
For how many more minutes they wanted to go.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And it was a pretty good.
That sounds interesting.
A few people got buzzed early, but there was one person who didn't catch a buzz. Her name was Brianna. Funny
Yeah.
as fuck. I couldn't stop laughing. She was just like on point with everything, and she ended up with a couple of cop jokes, which was just beyond funny as fuck.
Did you tell her about the Wicked Pistol
I
show?
did. I did. And that's another thing that I can discuss now with you. Should we think about changing the name to Comedy Chaos Cavalcade? Open mic is a bit of a misnomer for us.
It is, and I have considered that. I get what you're saying because
We're not truly an open mic.
well, we are, but it's like
At
it's
Nick's,
more-
I could have paid $5,
Yeah.
walked right up on that stage, and got pulled right off as fast as the first time I did.
I'm thinking of maybe we're making a reference as far as instead of open mic, invitational.
No, I wouldn't put that word in.
No,
It sounds like a golf thing.
Yeah.
but
Hello.
in all sense, it is an open mic because we post it. It's just
It's not.
it's our luck that it's
started
filled with
out-
hours. You know, I mean,
No, it
we
didn't
post
even
it-
start out as an open mic
It did
because
for us.
we filled up completely before.
Well, you
each
have to
show.
sign up for the
No,
open mic.
right. You have to pre-register would be the proper term.
Right. So I mean, it kind of doesn't give
Because
the
if
same.
we right, but because if we left it like you say, the open mic, I think we'd end up with too many disappointed people because
Well, that's what happened to us the first time we did Monument Tap.
Yeah, we had
It
a
was-
lot of people showing up thinking that they could jump on stage.
Yeah.
Too bad you weren't there.
It's a good thing I wasn't there. I would have been.
I had to dig.
I was just awfully embarrassed at the sound quality of that.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
You should be because you
know
weren't there.
what? Yeah.
Um,
You gave me a, and remember,
Oh,
we
put
sat
the
down in
baby
our
away.
kitchen and we got dates from you. You know.
Yeah, well, that particular day,
Okay.
that's when
I'm just fucking with
when,
you. Come on.
When the scrapers get one fired and one quit in the same week.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
Hey,
tough.
is that still that semi-famous scraper working there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
He's shuffling right along, trying to make
Summertime, girls.
trying to make it solidarity strong there.
There you go.
Scrapers local.
Scrapers unite.
Scrapers local 101.
Hey, you know what? Everyone's got to
Abercrombie and
unionize.
Fitch makes me sick or something like that.
Oh my god! Wasn't he modeling for him? No, I'm kidding. So anyway,
One of the songs, yeah.
but I get that it's you know what? That's why we took that break and we're coming back
Speaking
July
of that.
10th.
It's July 10th.
July 10th. We're coming back bigger and better for our show.
Well, we're coming back bigger.
Yeah.
Well, where it's our mega show.
Where the hell did my wah go?
Oh my god.
We need to announce
here it is.
who our comedians for that night
Yeah,
are. We haven't
so-
officially announced it yet.
Well, Patty and I will do
Our host comedian?
You know, who's going to be there? Because the problem we have is that, like a previous show, we kind of let the cat out of the bag a little too early, and
Did
so
we
then.
now?
Yeah, so everybody kind of...
That's what his opinion is.
Right, so everyone jumps in on it. I want it. So before we even said where it was full.
Yeah, and then
So-
I had to go in and edit it and be like, oh, just so you know.
But everyone still wanted to go. So after we told them where it was still filled up.
Well, yeah, because nothing changed
which
after
is
that.
great. Is great for us because we know it's going to fill up. And like even on past shows, sometimes a couple were a little slow to fill up. Patty worries we're not going to get anybody. I'm like, we will. We always end up with too many.
Always will.
No, but you know what? On all honesty, the last show if not the last 2 shows, it was getting, especially the White Eagle. Maybe certain venues scare people off.
Yeah, I think.
But in a wash, not a wash. I can't use my words properly, but like for the White Eagle. Shut up! I'm not even drunk, asshole.
I know.
We had Jimmy Cash, which I was so happy.
Yeah. I saw he was playing somewhere in Worcester the other night.
Right, so I was like, happy, and then I think a couple other people signed up but didn't actually show up that night, which is whatever, it happens. But I'm happy that some people. I don't want to misuse my words, but there's certain comedians that may be a little bit more popular, or well known, or what? Not saying our people are the people that regularly do our show. They're great. We love them, and they're doing tons of shows themselves.
Yeah,
there's just different.
I think for a few of them, you have to rewind. Like there's a few that are doing very well for themselves right now.
Yeah.
If you look back to when we first started, they were just popping up. They were,
in our
world, they were just popping up, and they were doing open mics here and there.
And we're so grateful for for all of them that are continuously jumping on our show.
And most of them we stole from. I have no problem saying it, and I feel bad, but we stole so many from Bull Mansion, and it's not wait, hold on, that's not totally stealing because Bull Mansion were different nights. We didn't clash with Bull Mansion.
Well, we made sure that we wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't say steal.
We didn't, but I wouldn't say stole. But that's where we went and we found people there.
We headhunted.
Hey, we'd like you to be on
because
our show.
That's also
but we did that other places too.
But Bull Mansion is where we got our inspiration from.
Well, Bull Mansion's where we first discovered local comedy, and I still think it's a great idea, and I still think that they're a great venue. It's a beautiful building.
Well,
it's a great
she's
stage.
Stopped it right now.
She's on a hiatus at the moment
because she wasn't getting her same group of people, and the numbers were dwindling.
Well, that's just it. You need to start rotating out your people. You need to start getting new and different.
And it was happening, but the numbers in the audience weren't that strong anymore.
And that's also one of my reasons for kind of changing up us a little bit as far as time-wise. We were just getting too many comedians. And as you noted and observed, that usually by more than 2/3 of the way through, people are starting to leave. It's too many comedians, too long.
I just never want to say no. I feel bad.
Right. And,
I'm always in one, baby. Hey, no. Actually, no, I do
my board
say
around.
no.
Hold on a second.
That's what she said.
Actually, I will say no.
She'll say no or fine, do whatever you want, but I'm not doing anything. By then
maybe you got carte blanche if I fucked up.
Yeah, no, I'm all set with a date rape stuff.
It's not date rape.
It feels like it.
I'm going to publicly announce right now, you always have an okay. You're good to go, baby.
A couple of chime-ins. Brian Pelicano was telling us that the Antonio's is on Chandler Street, just off of Park Ave over there.
It's so good.
Blue Jeans Pizza's a block
but
away.
Anyways, I want to go back to the Brianna. She just was fucking had this like comic. I mean, she has a comic look to her too.
Yeah,
goes right up on stage. Now I had seen her
insecure,
online,
joking,
and she was nervous before.
Yeah.
And I had met her because I had met her online, and I said, "Oh, come see your set sometime."
Oh, you met her online.
Well, no, that's just it. I'm looking for new people to invite to our shows.
Are you swiping left or swiping right?
Up.
Next. That limits me to one a day. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to smart room.
It's my addiction. Oh. Oh,
you make me choke my beer.
So hopefully,
that's my goal for the night.
Hopefully, she'll give our show a spin.
I'm hoping so.
Sit and spin.
She is on. She's just making a wake of comedy shows. She's working it hard. I think she could do this as a comedian. One day.
So she new to the scene?
Yeah, I mean, as of what 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Well, I know you don't have any business cards.
No, I don't. None at all. Oh my God! Do we have a graphics part of this compartment?
We
of this,
do. We actually have a marketing and graphics company.
We have a radio station.
Unfortunately,
we've got a TV station.
TV station.
A graphic arts
TV station is sitting down
Studio
right now.
5 graphics. But it's been on hiatus for a while.
Yeah, you and your fucking hiatal hiatus there.
Hiatal hernia?
I fucking hate your hiatal heinous. Your heinousness.
Yeah. The Wicked Pizza Show podcast television coming to you soon.
Yeah, so is the Wicked Pizza Show Spreaker radio station or whatever.
And toilet seats.
That's
Toilet seats, that's new.
Gonna get those
That would
lifted
be
up
funny,
and
right?
it's got our
Oh my
voice
God.
going, don't miss. Or,
No.
Or
Don't
Patty
say
Crack.
it's over.
No, but Patty cracking up when the guy's taking a leak.
But don't say it's over because it's not over because you got to do the bidet to wipe your asshole out.
well, don't forget to use the bidet. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, so what's the moral to that story? Did you actually talk to her?
There is no morals to my
No,
story.
I mean, did you tell her?
I am on
Not
the
the moral.
moral
Okay.
less.
But did you talk to her? Did you say we do a podcast? Does she know
I
it?
said we'd do
Okay.
a podcast. I introduced her to the show. I think she's going to check out the show. I hope she's going to check out the
Did
show.
you friend her on Facebook?
I don't even know if she has a Facebook.
Of course she does.
I think it was Instagram or
Okay,
something
then,
like that.
Is she millennial? Oh. I got a thing
I
on my
don't know.
face.
She's young. You okay
I got-
there, kid? You got a blotch on
I
there?
had a hurdy on my face.
Oh, you know what it was? It was that cockroach that bit Bumper
Yeah,
that flew into your face.
It's better than the tick I had on me the other day.
Oh, that's awful.
From the yummy lake.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anyway,
we
so
got-
anyway, when we first started, hold on
Okay,
one second.
sorry.
When we first started the show, before we went live, you had mentioned in combination with you going to Nick's that people know the show.
Yeah.
So elaborate on that to me because
People,
I
like,
made
I'd
you
introduce
stop and
myself,
said
I'm
keep
like,
it to
hey,
the show.
I'm Byron from,
I'll take
and
another
they're
one.
like, oh yeah, that show. Oh yeah, that show, the Wicked Pizza Show. And yeah,
How'd that make you feel?
pretty cool.
Yeah, right. It is cool.
They didn't say, oh yeah, that fucking show.
Right, because
So,
I think
We
even
haven't
though
fucked
we're
anybody
not,
over. You know what I think really?
Exactly.
I think made them the happiest.
What?
Was Sunny Dog, SUNNIE.com, the wheels that keep you rolling across your office. That prize was phenomenal. That and your redneck fire alarm or redneck smoke detector.
Yes. So that is something that will continue to make an appearance at every one of our shows.
I don't think we're going to be able to do the cash anymore, though.
We've been the ones doing the cash.
Bullshit. I've been doing
A
half of
couple
that
of-
for a couple of times.
Couple of times, okay.
That
Well-
hurts me and my beer fund here.
Yeah, same
Okay,
here.
I am.
Well,
my-
that's to be
Listen,
discussed. We'll talk about that off the air.
I am.
It would help if we could get a sponsor.
It
Just
would
for
No
that.
shit.
No, and we don't
No
need like
shit.
we don't need a huge sponsor. We're just talking like cheap per
Are you
show.
fucking the shock top off?
Someone who wants to throw in $50 or $100 a show because half of that will go to the people anyway.
You're going to get it plugs the whole time.
We'll plug you
I
to
don't
go.
need plugs. I just got a haircut. I'm good.
He's
again,
fighting
that's
it. He's
something-
fighting it. Trust me. I know it's under there. There's not much.
Do I look like Bobo?
Oh my God! Where's
Bobo's
your
not so
lesions?
stupid.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Did you listen today?
I did, and actually, it was the first time I used the hard drive in my car.
It was-
When I had to get out of the car a couple times. I was running to get booze and food.
Yeah.
So I'd leave my car out in the street running, and I'd push pause on my stereo. Fucking amazing.
That was the worst. I wanted to delete that segment. It was
it said,
horrible.
Bobo, please delete
Yes,
this segment
yes,
right on
I
the
heard it.
title.
Oh, it was horrible.
But I got to tell you, having a 50 gig hard drive in the dashboard of my fucking car is just the coolest thing on the planet.
Oh, my
I can
God.
pause live radio.
One message
Yes.
I have here. Lisa Moore checking in.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa says, Jaeger bombs and Tic Tacs were my bike week shots.
Lisa Moore is the fucking shit.
Can't
I
even
have to
stand to look at
officially
the
say
bottle now. Makes me want to vomit. So that's a good week.
Yes.
That's a good trip.
Lisa, if you want to say you can, are you still bartending? You can just say yes or no, or you can reply where you are. I know
And then
you were.
PM us with where you bartend.
She's
Or
a
announce-
badass bitch.
Yeah, or announce it right on
her.
the... 'cause
Oh, my God. I missed you, girl. I
We're
miss
dying
her.
for people that we can kind of sort of, maybe get a free draft beer or something like that when you walk in the door of a bar. We will advertise your place.
She's a hot shit.
Like
she just got married, too. Not just got married, but she's awesome.
Beatniks on, where is it?
Park Ave.
Plundering Park Ave in Worcester.
Yeah, it's that Kara Killian is the head bartender there, running things.
She's running the show now.
She is.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. She's doing the Yuppie Dog. She has a lot of great ideas, which is what I hope she's being compensated because she's got some fantastic ideas. Anyway, so can we go back to we asked 16 brewers what's the weirdest beer?
Oh yeah.
You ever tried to brew? All right.
To do that.
Since we're trying to go around about circle.
Yes.
All right. No idea or ingredient is off limits in today's brewing world.
No, it doesn't sound like you're reading that at all. Go ahead.
Shut up. There are brews. Of course, make me fuck up. There are beers made with
No, go ahead.
Maine lobsters and Mangalista pigs. I don't know what the fuck that word is. Candied ginger and gingerbread cookies. Would you drink that?
Yeah.
I would too.
I would try
Gingerbread
it.
cookie beer? Yeah.
That's worth a try.
Human urine.
No.
Norwegian money.
Did you see, 16 people got hurt because of somebody pissed on their heads in Germany?
All right.
You got to pay attention to news of the stupid.
Yeah, that's fucked
and
up.
yeast harvested from beard hairs. No, seriously.
Nope.
Yes.
Not happening. I know what goes on in my beard when I wake up after I had a midnight snack and I forgot all about it.
What type of midnight snack? What was her name?
Nom, 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 nom.
Craft brewers are a creative bunch and fucking software update.
Excuse me, that's the flavor of the week, okay?
And that means sometimes things get weird, even out of this world weird. Here, 16 brewers share the strangest beers they've ever made. Like all brewers who are previously home brewers, I dabbled in a lot of weird shit. But I think the weirdest beer I brewed was an Imperial Stout with atomic fireballs candy. That sounds amazing.
That I would drink.
That sounds amazing.
I love the taste of Fireball whiskey. I hate the backlash that fucker unleashes on you at 5 in the morning.
So sugary.
It makes you throw up.
It's so sugary.
It makes you throw up. I drank a lot of it in one night, and I got out. Thank God I got out of a tent in time.
Ugh.
I threw up all over the fucking woods.
Oh. Well, I'm just seeing if anybody was...
buddy Chris checks in.
Chris B?
Is it Chrissy?
Yeah, Chris B.
Oh, Chris B. It's not Chris E. It's Chris B.
No. I was hoping for a nice cinnamon roast sweet thing, but it ended up tasting exactly like beef jerky. That's the Atomic Fireball one.
No, sorry.
Because it's probably the combination of that with the hops and yeast.
Too much sugar with the...
That was a dumper. Another weird beer was my second brew ever, which was a fruited lambic. I brewed this one with my college roommate.
I think it's pronounced lembic. I'm not sure.
You can correct me because I have no clue.
Not sure.
And we pitched a tube of White Labs Brettanomyces yeast and nothing else for primary fermentation, not knowing that their pitch rates for this particular yeast at the time was 1/10 the size of a normal pitch.
That's brewer speak.
Then they threw in a bunch of old freezer burned berries into the plastic fermenter. That one tasted like an old dirty rubber band and freezer burned berries. Ew.
You know what you could call that?
What?
What was that shit that we had out in Chicago?
Obviously, I wasn't there at that
There's a
time.
bottle of it.
Oh, Merlot.
Malort.
No.
Malort.
I was close with M.
I think they sell it out here now somewhere.
Burning sneakers.
Probably a total wine and beer.
Burning sneakers and ass.
We got to get it.
We got to talk to Tiger Lily. She's got it.
That's got to be like a punishment shot.
Oh, yes.
You fucked up. Do a shot of...
oh, yes.
And then we take a picture and post it on Instagram. Do we have an Instagram page?
Yes. Well, we have a hashtag Wikipedia Show.
Yeah, we do have an Instagram page.
Only
active,
Ding Dong is the only one that
we need to
posts on
start. You're going to give me the passcode to that. I'll post to it.
Yeah, same here.
I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
Because I have a million pictures of the three of us that we can post.
Okay. And not just her ass. That's
no.
I'm
only going to read a little bit more because I've already lost interest in this.
Keep going.
My weirdest brew. Okay, these are like different people telling their stories.
I want peanut butter beer, man.
Ooh, No.
Fuck you.
A
and your
Reese's peanut butter beer
No.
or something like that. Chocolate peanut butter.
Oh,
You like
that would be a
pumpkin
stout.
spice.
That would be a stout, though.
You would be a stout? Yeah, probably. But
You like pumpkin.
but not too heavy of a stout.
You
know what
like
I mean?
pumpkin spice, and that shit is awful to me.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing's wrong with pumpkin spice.
I don't mind French
It's small.
vanilla.
Well, have you
we
had a
need-
good vanilla stout, or do you like vanilla?
Yes.
Do you like vanilla porter?
No, the milk porter or the
Yes, my friend. Yeah, my friend Mindy drinks that shit.
Dog walkers in the room. I mean, Moo Davis.
Hey, Mo.
Is she? Wasn't she in Colombia or something? She was somewhere. She's always going somewhere. She was
running a few kilos. What?
Share, baby, share. My weirdest brew was a 1-barrel batch of a kettle sour we did with Little Hug fruit barrels. Do you know what that is? Little Hug fruit barrels?
Not at all.
Those are what the fuck are those?
Oh yeah, remember the little plastic
But
jugs?
what are they called?
Remember
What's
that?
the other name for them?
Teeny weenies.
Yes, teeny weenies. The little super sugar drink. You can
I'm
get
telling
a-
you, look that up. Teeny weenies.
You can get a whole fucking case of these things for kids.
They
It's pure
were
sugar.
They look like a barrel. They were barrel shaped, but they're like plastic
I
bottle,
remember-
4.5, 5 inches, and they were different flavors.
It's what you get for a kid party, but
Yeah.
it says we use
I'm gonna look up Teeny Weenie. Who's gonna fuck up my search engine? Hold on a second. Ready? Hold on. I got
Here comes all the filth.
Let's check the pronunciation of that because it shows up in the dictionary.
Teeny weeny.
Okay.
Teeny weeny.
In case any of you forgot.
Teeny weeny.
Let's go with images, shall we?
No, you
Put drink at the end of that. Put drink at the end of that.
What the fuck is that?
I'll probably put a dripping pussy next, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Well,
Put in little hugs instead.
Little hugs.
Little hugs, because that's like little hugs fruit barrel.
There you go.
There you
Okay.
go. What the fuck is that shit?
There's no
Well,
pronunciation.
it was a straight
pronunciation for. I know.
Yeah,
once-
back in the 80s, 90s, they were teeny weenies.
Does it? Yes,
They were,
I
yes.
call them teeny weenies. You see what they are. All right, it says
apparently Teeny Weenie got taken over by porn. and-
Yeah, it did.
So Danny Sasso's in the chat room also. Moo Davis said hi to Candy.
He backed up.
Danny
Teeny
Sasso.
weeny.
Teeny weeny went back to the naked chicks. His whole screen was just like total naked
Teeny
chicks.
weeny.
It says my weirdest brew was a 1-barrel batch of a kettle sour. We do Little Hugs fruit barrels. Those little sugary, fruity drinks we called quarter waters.
Fuck.
As kids, we used no actual water, replacing it entirely with 800 containers of blue raspberry Little Hugs in the mash and sparge.
Fuck.
The yeast struggled with the preservatives, fermenting very slowly and stopping a bit earlier than we had hoped. The final beer was bluish green with a touch of sweetness.
Yucky.
But tasted better than we feared. We also served it with lemonade as a shandy. People still ask us when we're brewing the Little Hugs beer again. So that actually sounds like a good.
That
yeah.
sounds cool.
It tastes like it's a pain in the. I mean, it sounds like it's a pain in the ass to brew.
Okay.
Are you like in the wheelchair and can't see?
Yeah.
No offense. But you know what I mean? Like that sounds
No.
like when who did that? Who
No.
did that?
Uh-huh.
Not Superman, Clark Kent.
Oh yeah, Rob.
That's what
Christopher Reeve.
that's what it sounds like. Or the guy who's the CEO of
Stephen Hawking.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
One of the
That's
smartest
what-
guys on the planet.
That's what it sounded
fresh
like
off-
to me. I didn't mean to say in a wheelchair.
Fresh off the plane from Arizona.
Yes.
Frank checking in. Rizzo.
What were
What
you
the
doing
fuck
in
was he doing
Arizona?
up in the air?
Clearly missed that, didn't you? You missed that little trip?
Fresh from I
Did you?
Yes, yeah. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got it.
I didn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
guy, I'm going to Arizona, guy.
Yeah, he had a good retreat in
Reach
Arizona.
around?
Treat my ass.
Had a good
where he
reach
got
around?
the proper inspiration he needed
Okay.
for his coaching profession.
Very nice.
So he could help coach others and need to know basically what was holding him back, and it was him holding him back. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, you think?
I wish him nothing but the best.
Hey,
Of
he's
course, I'm going to
making
pick a
a-
little fun here and there, and he knows that. But it's just
Yeah,
like
it's just fun.
it's
But
just
you know
fun
what?
at
That's
it,
good
you
that he
know,
went and did that.
But I'm glad it worked out for him. You know, he came back happy. That's all that matters. You know,
And sometimes you
I
need
will
things
pick
like
fun
that
at
to
him
kinda-
though. After he made a long post about the trip, great. Found
How come
you know,
I didn't see that?
I don't know. Found what he needed, which is cool. The only thing I want to laugh
It's
about,
getting looser.
which I know Byron will share the humor on this.
Okay.
Is after he did his long little thank you letter type thing at the end,
Nice.
he gave his name followed by MBA/CVC/ just like 5 different designations, right? And I was laughing, not necessarily laughing like about Frank, but knowing that Byron would eat that shit up if he saw that.
God.
Because Byron always say things
you know
like,
what?
because Rizzo always make comments about, I got an MBA and this and that and that. And you know what I got?
A J-O-B, bitch.
But they've always went back. They're like husband and wife.
What? Frank
Byron
and
Rizzo,
yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The weirdest beer I made was a dry stout with mussels about 9 years ago when I just discovered oyster stouts and I wanted to interpret it in a Neapolitan way. Neapolitan? Thank you. I knew you'd figure it. I saw it and opened the whatever, dabbled in home brewing and decided to give it a try using mussels directly in the boiling process. The experiment turned out well and resulted in a slightly salty beer with a rich and persistent foam. I called it Stout and Company because the Italian word for mussels is cozze?
Neapolitan.
C-O-Z-Z-E?
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
C-O-Z-Z-E is what I'm saying right now, motherfucker.
Cardi?
I don't know.
Nothing.
All right, I'm not going to read that one.
So Rizzo chimed in. What's up? He was down there. He said, "Business. Put some clothes on, Patty."
I know, right? I got clothes on.
Hey, where the white women at?
No, don't put some on. Rizzo says, "Happy Rizzo." Moo Davis, I know she looks great.
I'm fat.
Get
I
some,
am fat. I got fat.
Later, ladies, checking out. Nikki V joined in. What's up, Nick? Hope you all is well, bro.
I can pull my shirt up.
Yeah, wiggle, do the wiggle. All right. Oh my goodness.
There.
All right. If you look, you owe us $5. Send it to us.
Oh my god. So to go back, that's my beer. Leave my shit alone. So anyway, to go back to the other night, because I'm gonna dump this thing.
But I want to know what more interesting beers though.
Well, I can go back to it. I'm jumping back and forth here. So we went out to Noa Mesco, and what happened there? Oh, we saw a bunch of comedians. That was fun.
Did the cheese done slip off your cracker?
No. I was like, I had a brain fart. So anyway, so we saw like 7 comedians, which was great. I actually did not know that 2 more comedians were going to be in the mix, which was what? Who was the other 2? What's that one dude? Taisha was there.
Scott McNeil.
Scott McNeil.
He
Didn't
is
even
funny.
know. We wound up leaving. We had to leave for a little bit because their register system was down. We couldn't process credit cards. We had to go get cash. All this other craziness was going on.
Yeah. Blue retiree.
Oh.
So it's just all this weirdness going on. So anyway, we missed them and stuff. So we decided, with much persistence from myself, I'm like, hey, right around the corner is Bill Mansion, and it's Chongalicious night, which is my girls were performing. I had to go see my Daisha, You Are Famous. I had to go see Boots. Who else was there?
The girls at Bull Mansion doing drag.
Yeah, and you love that, don't you?
I love it, and he entertains me.
I'm okay with it.
Fan.
I'm okay with it. I'm not a big.
I just love walking in, and it's like,
I love when they sit in his lap.
So,
they come over and hug
I
us.
get the hugs. I get the love. Yeah.
That look.
Well, yeah. I like it.
His
you know why
his
like
cornhole tightens up right away.
No. Ooh,
I like it.
no.
I like it because she enjoys it.
Oh, I'm crazy.
Yeah. So if she has fun, I'm gonna have fun.
We have
fun together.
Don't do it just because I
no,
like it.
I told you I like it. I don't mind it. It's great.
How many times do I thank you?
Yeah,
he likes it.
I think I thank him like about 100 times while we're there.
Yeah, you like it too. You were a little too in it for my interest in Millbury.
Oh, speaking of Millbury, today's Wednesday. Yes.
Moo Davis shouting out how you guys danced to that song at the club, at the bar, the comedy show. Forget what you danced to. You, her, and Serenity were dancing like crazy.
Oh my God, what song was that?
Sassel says,
Shit.
"Give Pringles to
What the
Keith." I
fuck
don't like
was
Pringles.
that?
I hate I fucking hate Pringles.
Yes.
Love them.
Who Davis loves Scott.
I don't
Reference to
like
Scott
stale
McNeil. He is
Pringles.
great. Yeah, he's
They're
great.
not stale. They've been closed.
Him and Taisha are awesome.
Love them.
We just have a difference of opinion on all
Okay.
that. Sorry, I got my hands up there.
So what are you trying to grow a beard now there?
No, it's just lazy. I only shave when I have to.
He doesn't shave when he's not.
You should give it some definition like I got.
Sure, I can. No, I'm going to shave. I don't
He
want
had to opt out this week, so that's why he hasn't shaved. But anyway, today's Wednesday, so you probably have to do your 1 day a week soon.
No, actually, that little part of my life is over.
So you probably have to work Saturday night.
I will, yeah.
It's Starship Saturday at the Belfort Hotel in Millbury.
Oh,
And it's
that's
another event hosted by Aria 51 and Daisha You're Famous, our friends, where we went to their show last week.
Aria is the one, the real rack.
Yes.
Just
So tonight we were supposed to have both of them in the studio, but
They both would have melted.
Yeah, probably.
Damn
no,
straight,
because they wouldn't have come as
They would have been
their alter
their
egos.
normal
No, it doesn't
selves.
matter. They would have melted.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah,
uncomfortable
probably.
for
It would have been fun
Putting
as
that
fuck,
many
though.
people in this tiny little space.
They would have been fun as fuck.
We
though.
need to get a better table, is what we need to get.
We're fine with this table.
One that is table height.
It's fine. This is fine.
table is
Our-
He looks like a fat kid at the kids'
I
table
just-
at
I need a real
Thanksgiving.
chair
you know?
because-
It's his chair. It's not him. But anyway, I want to give them a shout out. They do have a show this Saturday night. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go or not, but I do support my girls. I think they know that. And this Saturday night, Starship Saturday. Definitely go see them down. It's $5, 18 plus, so it's fun. Like if you have a group of girls that want to go, or
Yeah, because I
whoever,
hang
whatever.
out with a lot of 18-year-olds.
Well, we hung out with a 19-year-old that night.
Yeah, but that was not by choice.
Well, my choice.
Yeah, your choice.
Well, it's like my daughter-in-law almost. Whatever. But anyway, so awesome
Make
time.
sure they
Go
don't
check
have
them
the
out.
passcode to your
Yeah, my fucking Facebook thing.
financial shit anymore.
So I told them I would give them a shout out. So anyway, so back to we walked in and Poison Envy took our money, which Poison Envy is the girl that did, in my opinion, one of the first drag queen story
You're
hours.
saying that, I don't remember, but okay, I remember. I just remember. I know who they are. I know who you're talking about.
So Poison Envy was actually, I called him Henry because his name's Henry.
Yeah.
That got our money from the door, but whatever.
Motherfucker taking money, huh?
Yes.
I can't. There was some big, huge guy standing at the front door that took
No,
my money.
I'm talking about two different things.
Okay, all right, okay.
But Poison Envy is her name, and she She was instrumental in one of the first drag queen story hours at the Worcester Library. They got a lot of hoopla and stuff like that. So, So anyway,
I still don't understand that little concept.
Well, I was reading something on Facebook the other day. And would you rather leave your children with a drag queen or with a priest?
Oh, drag queen, 110%.
Exactly. I thought that was funny as hell. I'm not sure. I think one of the girls posted that, but really, if you think about it, drag queens aren't out there being like weird. They're just.
Wait a minute.
Meaning like a priest. Like a priest has done a lot of shit. Had to pay a lot of money. You never heard that from a drag queen. Never did. But anyway.
I mean, no.
No, you haven't. But no, that was just something I heard. Anyway,
Still.
it's Pride Month. We're at the end of Pride Month, so I want to give a shout out for that. So.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think
I'm random and weird.
All right, but may I
Yes,
take
of
a
course.
serious moment
Yes.
here?
Mhm.
It's if you live that lifestyle and you're introducing your children to that lifestyle, fine. If that's what
Right.
you want to do, I mean, children need to know that people are different.
Yeah.
At all different stages.
Mhm.
I don't know if little kids need to. I mean, when you're like 6 years old, 5 years old, you want to be like a fire truck or
Yeah,
or something
fireman,
like that.
policeman,
you don't
firefighter, whatever,
No,
yeah.
a fire truck. They have no idea what the fuck they want to be.
Right.
And then I don't think that exposing them to any type of sexuality that early helps in any way, shape, or form.
Correct. But also sending them to Sunday school which you're trying to teach them about God.
I don't.
And then you have this guy.
I don't
trying
agree
to
with that at all.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
I went through all of that shit. I went through the confirmation.
They just didn't choose you.
And hashtag why not me? No, I actually.
And you know what?
I'm
just trying to be lighthearted. I'm not trying to be deep about that.
I do have friends who did get gotten by.
So it's
weird.
Predators. It's not. I'm not saying that either way is right. Like trying to.
It's unusual for a child to experience something like that without it being prevalent in their life.
Correct.
And I said that better than Bobo did, who said prevalent. No, that was
Sal. Prevalent.
No, he
but
said.
It's weird, and it's so
prevalent.
weird nowadays how politically correct people are. They almost feel like in this day and age they have to show them both ways. They have to show them this lifestyle or that lifestyle.
You bring your child up the way that you see fit,
right?
And once the child starts to become old enough to figure out what and who they are, I think that's when you need to be supportive of them.
Okay, so let me talk to you about this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a family. Say he wants a beer. So there's mom and dad, and they have 3 children.
Okay.
2 girls and 1 boy.
Sure.
Okay. So everyone has a mate. Okay.
Sure.
So say the boy is the youngest one, and he has a child with his mate. Okay. So.
Sorry, I'm really chipping up.
So the child is growing up and learning that auntie is married to another auntie from the day of birth.
Yep.
So you pretty much have to explain.
No, you don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Why don't you have to explain? Why is auntie with auntie?
Right out of the
gate.
And
you got auntie and uncle, and you got mom and dad.
The kid's going to be in preschool or kindergarten someday, and it'll be like, I have a mommy and daddy, why do you have an auntie and auntie? Or whatever the scenario
but,
is.
I mean, I never talk about my aunt and uncles in... I did because they, always... My Uncle Kevin and Auntie Lane... Well, my Uncle Kevin Moore got us, all spun up on all kinds of sugary shit and then sent us home with my mom and dad. Of course, we were like... ripping apart those.
But Byron... You gotta come a little bit forward in time.
Yeah, I still don't see that you need to explain anything to them when they're a child.
But they have questions.
Of course, they have questions, and when they
know that auntie and auntie got married.
When they start asking those questions, the easiest way to answer it is they love each other.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
You don't have to explain the sexuality behind it. You have to explain the relationship workings first.
Okay, so explain
sexuality
that. Explain
comes later.
So tell me what you would say.
Well, auntie and auntie really love each other, and they are together just like mommy and daddy.
But they're 2 girls, though.
Right, but kids don't think like that.
Yes, they do, Byron.
Not
yes,
automatically.
They do. All right, so my kid is 20. Auntie and auntie were asked about 15 years ago. Why is auntie this and auntie that? I don't get it. Where's the uncle? Well, I say because
there doesn't need to be an uncle.
How come there's Uncle Byron, Uncle Rizzo?
That's not funny.
Oh my God! But no, I'm just getting at
that is one big pile of shit.
I'm trying to kind of tie everything together. Meaning, that you're saying, about the.
He's choking on nuts.
yes, bitch, yes.
remember, Bumpa, cup 'em.
Yes.
I don't want to get too into this because you know what? A lot of times,
we still have an hour to go.
I know, but I'm dumb.
You're not.
No, meaning I don't know. I
know dumb. Hey, Huber's here.
Meaning I don't know always how to word things correctly.
Sorry,
I don't want to say
Huber.
the wrong thing and offend anyone because I think I'm going to still call them girls.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Huber is in the Spreaker chat room.
Yeah,
he was on the Facebook page a few minutes ago. I think he took a quick peek at Chatty's tits.
Oh yeah, he's got them paused when she jiggled. Jiggle, 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 left. Jiggle, 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 right. Huber says, I often said that is confusing for the kids, but they will grow to accept it, and they think everybody else is weird. And I have to agree with that.
No,
I wish you lived in
I'm
this state.
sort of not borderline millennial, but I don't want to be closed-minded. Like I've taken both my boys, who are now 20 and 12. They've been to many pride parades. They've been to a few gay weddings.
I don't think. All right, so this is where I was speaking with a gentleman who plays for the other team.
Okay.
And I mean, that's the only way I know how to put it.
Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? Who's on first?
I don't even know if gay is the appropriate term anymore. I know they use it as an initial. He could be G.
It's LBG.
No, LB
something
is the guy on AF in the morning.
IA plus.
LGB.
TA. It's
TNA. Yeah, there's a little bit of TNA in there.
There's some extra syllables in there.
Oh, no, consonants.
Well, did you see-
That's what I meant. Thank
Kind
you.
of on the same subject.
A pre-noun. Pronoun.
On the same subject, I won't reroute too far. Real quick, the Massachusetts registry recently changed to X. There's an X for other now. So if there's a person that doesn't define their sex on their license,
okay,
yeah, that's wonderful and great.
X
but
as other.
Just think about this, people. When you're found dead and your license says other, and they find either junk or a train tunnel.
I didn't mean to laugh.
You gotta. No, I'm serious. There's certain things you may identify. I identify as a potted plant for the most part. I'm a mushroom,
and I agree with what you're saying. But
I'm a mushroom. Every curtain in the place is drawn.
Technically, whatever. Whatever genitalia
Fun
you
guy.
have is what you are on documents. That's what I want to say. Yeah. On official documents, whatever you have between your legs, that's what you are. And that doesn't mean you don't identify yourself as a woman. I don't disagree. If you feel like you're a woman, you can go to the women's room. I don't give a shit about that. I honestly don't care about what bathroom
I'm wondering why we have two restrooms in the first place.
Right. And you know what I've always said? You know what? Hey, if a woman who identifies as a man goes in the men's room, God bless her for being able to put up with the shit I'm dumping in the fucking toilet next to her.
Don't stand next to me and try to pee in a urinal without a
I went
shiwi.
to the girls' room at Bull Mansion, saw Daisha. Did it freak me out? Fuck no. I wound up having a conversation, say, if you ever want to come on my show and promote something,
the people
or we need to hang out. She's like, yeah, you do. I'm
the people who are uptight are the people who are, unfortunately, they're part of, and they're a growing minority, hopefully. Now, we still have to battle back this Christian right-wing bullshit. Sorry, Ed, I don't know if you're a Christian right-wing or not. I don't know.
We're battling abortion again.
Yeah, but I bet...
Why is that even a part of the news
21st
again?
century.
Ed is fairly fair level-headed. Ed is level-headed. And
really level-headed. I listened to his show.
Oh my God, can he call in or no? No.
You can call me. Ed, if you want, call me on Facebook Messenger. That's easy. I can do that.
If he's listening, if we want to get to it.
It should.
Oh,
work the same way Skype would do it. I haven't plugged in still.
Okay. Well, answer on the phone, though.
If it rings,
but that's just out there. He might have jumped in.
I'll let you know
out.
if it
he may have jumped. He may have pulled the ripcord. We did go a little weird.
If you
we
know
had some
who
glitches
is,
in there. But anyway, I think we all feel the same way. Like, it's, be who you want to be, right?
Yeah.
Or but what again, you want to be. You want to be a fucking tree. Go be a fucking tree.
But he is a perfect example. Rizzo, right now, just saying.
Oh, here we go. He's
shit
one of the
coming
problems.
out of Byron's mouth must have diarrhea. So
have some of those nuts. I like nuts in my mouth. Can I have some nuts?
The guy with an MBA, supposedly an educated man.
MBTA card? What?
No, that's what he gets. Bluetooth balls. That's what he gets from sitting at home all the time by himself. He's the one who edges for 12 hours in a day and goes, I can't get it to go.
That.
He did that one for 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours. He had a problem with that once.
Why do you know about that?
He told me about it. I don't know why. He's open like that. Trust me.
There was something that he told us on the trip back from
You've never had an issue?
Atlantic City that got me a little worried.
I've had an issue, but if I get...
I've had issues too where I'm like, I just can't right now.
But
it's just not
but you
working.
could give up. If you couldn't get it up, if you couldn't do it, right? Would you keep trying for 2 hours?
There is no shame in giving up on masturbating because it's always going to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? Sometimes you're determined. Like, I need to get that spot. I'm determined.
I hate to share this on Rizzo, but I know...
I'll share it about myself. I've tried. I need to come right now.
I know Rizzo. Rizzo's like, he's got it in his head, I can do this, I can do it. So He would be rubbing himself dry and chapped.
And
I'm
God
sure.
bless him for having 2 hours to do it with.
Yeah, well, that was my whole
I don't
thing.
have 2 hours. I got 2 seconds.
That was my whole thing. 2 fucking hours. I'm like, yeah, right? Would you spend
I got my go-to porn and Pornhub, or you porn or whatever. Go.
Could you continue stroking yourself for 2 hours?
No.
I'm picking soreness, redness is kicking in, you know.
I got a lot of things to do in those 2 hours.
Exactly. Like, shit, I got dishes or something.
I got to tell you, just sitting still for 2 hours.
Get out of this beer app.
I think just 2 hours, just sitting, I'd be more productive than I would be trying to whack it for 2 hours.
Are you watching movies while you're whacking it? Are you just sitting there trying to fantasize?
I know, that's a good question.
If you're fantasizing, are you automatically going back, I got to pay this bill, I got to clean this dish?
He's saying that everyone has issues on top of it. I get the issues, man. We're not saying anything about your issues. The issue that you...
We know you got issues, Frank.
Right, but the issues you're demonstrating there is that the determination to do it for 2 hours.
If he only had the determination
to be... 15
to
minutes, I'm like, forget it. I don't even know if I last 15 minutes. I'm like, you know, after you stroke him for a few minutes, you're not feeling
baby,
anything.
You last longer than 15 minutes. Ooh.
Thank you, love. But I mean,
I got back up my guy.
But you can tell early on, all right, this isn't working. No. How many minutes do you need to say that this is...
You know what?
2 hours.
I'm going to give him some credit. Sorry if I'm loud.
No, it's okay.
You know, we don't know his situation. We don't know what was going on.
Right.
You know, maybe he had nothing.
And that's why...
Maybe it was just something he wanted to do.
And that's why I said it was
hot day.
His head, right.
You don't.
His head's fucked up, though, that he was determined to do it.
Have you ever had sex for 2 hours?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Have you ever had sex for 2 hours?
Multiple hours.
Oh, there you go. I know, yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah.
So then, you know what? Everyone's got their... No, meaning like, did you just get wet?
That's, hold on a second.
Oh, God, there we go.
I've got a, let's see, where did it go? Did I put that on the...
So Rizzo's saying don't go into all your issues. Don't let me get into all your issues.
Right.
All of you.
I'm trying to help you out here,
subject.
Rizzo.
No, I get you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, yeah,
I'm here.
don't fuck with her. She would just take
talking
a
your
dump
issues.
on your chest and call it a hot Carl, okay?
Because I know what's going on in the bedroom.
Yeah, my thing was not anything issues underlying. It was just your fucked up determination for 2 hours to do it. I was just like...
I'm going to segue into this. Hold on one second.
Hi, I'm Eugene. Every time after I masturbate, I like to listen to Patty Cakes on the Wicked Pisser Show. Oh. Ma, can you bring me the paper towel roll? Oh.
Go.
All right, yeah, see that? See, that's just for some reason I gotta put that onto the soundboard itself.
I like that. Yeah.
It is kind of fun. It kind of fit the discussion.
Yes. All right.
But
you should have seen these guys.
Again, I'm trying to somewhat defend my buddy Rizzo here. We're not shitting on you. Byron might be shitting on you, but I'm not shitting on you as far as that. Like I said, it's just that determination. I can almost give you recognition for that you're going to get off, that you would rub your dick to Big Red to try to get it off.
All right.
But I can't do that.
I'm good with this comment. I'm good with this story.
All right.
Are you all done with it?
I want to keep revisiting it. So anyway.
Do you want to go dirty? Because
can we talk right before we go dirty? Can we talk about something kind of sad?
Okay, well,
sure. Why not?
Why not?
Before we get into wet and hard.
We got one more topic to go before dirty.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Let's talk about that.
2 more topics now.
All right, so you go to you.
Me?
Yeah, you want?
Do you have a topic?
Yeah.
All right, then do it up, man.
Big Brother.
CBS.
No.
All right, so
I didn't catch 1 minute of it.
Okay, so you messaged me last night.
Yeah.
I've been all fucking day. All
Big
fucking
Brother,
day.
Big Brother. And you forgot it, didn't you?
No. I actually want to add you to this Big Brother thing I'm on Facebook with.
Okay. I hate that because if I miss an episode, I go into work and I can't watch it right away.
Well, you'll like this little thing.
Spoilers.
There's really not a lot of people in it, but they'll talk things with you. You know, there's only like maybe 50 or 70 of us in there, so it's not that bad. All right, so I'm all excited.
I'm in now because everybody's fucking freaking out on everybody else.
So we're in Somerville. I'm like, we gotta fucking get the Big Brother. I gotta take a shit. All of a sudden, I had to take a shit. I had to get home. I had to take a shit. He had to go to Walmart. I'm like, just get me home. I have to go to the bathroom, and then I wanna watch Big Brother.
Daddy, we need to get batteries for the walkie-talkie.
No, it was like that. It was more like that. I said, well, drop me off. You gotta drop me off. So anyway, I go with Shauna and Phoenix, and then Zach and Sarah show up.
You got a bug? Yeah.
Whatever, it's a bug. Kill it with your fucking hands.
That's the neighbor's cockroaches. Okay?
So anyway,
actually, it's a lightning bug.
So Zach and Sarah, I swear Zach and Sarah were high. They were all fucked up. Anyway, they wanted enchiladas.
Get it flying around in here. That's wonderful.
So my moral of my story is everyone's blah 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 blah.
You didn't catch a second of it.
I got bits of it. I'm sitting there quiet, trying to have my cocktail on the couch. I'm like, shut up. No, I'm like, shut up to everybody. Let's just shut up. I want to watch the show.
Put a TV in the bathroom and the kitchen so you can go.
Well, I have one in the bedroom and things, whatever. So everybody's
started
there.
In the kitchen, ended up in the. I started in the living room, ended up in the kitchen.
I should have. So anyway, I didn't see a lot of it. I need to rewatch it. I want to. We got to watch tonight.
And that's why
it's our
it
season.
won't be on until tomorrow. So
that's all right. We have time. But where are we going with that? Oh, I don't remember. But I'm excited. And did you see the twist so far?
The camp counselor.
The guy who's on Broadway, the dancer.
Yeah, the gay guy.
Yes, knows the girl because she dated one of her.
But she's dating one of his
Are they still dating?
Family members, yes.
Yeah, okay. It's like 7 years, something like that.
Long-term relationship.
So that's cool. So I wonder how that's going to play out. So that's interesting. And then the guy looks like Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I knew exactly why he got picked.
And even Phoenix was saying
the old
dude's gone.
Yeah,
first.
he's disposable right away. First week,
which sucks because I want to be on that show.
Yeah,
but am I going to get kicked off?
Well, no, you'd last a little while. I think I'd do. I get to week 3 maybe.
That's what I want to do.
I want to piss somebody off.
Well,
so
I would
badly.
cook the food for everyone. That's the thing I've always said.
That is what would keep you. I'm not saying this in a bad way.
I would keep the kitchen clean. I would
I'm
cook. I would cook full meals.
But I'm not saying this in a bad way.
House mama,
But yeah, you would get points for people like thinking about keeping you until a certain point. In the game.
Don't fucking care. Because that gives me time to build relationships with people.
It does.
And for them to know if I'm wacky, which I am, or if I'm fun or whatever. Like, I have a side gig where I work merch tables for can I say who I do?
Knock yourself out.
Oh, for the Massachusetts Pirates arena football team.
Mm-hmm.
So we had this kid work with us on Saturday. The whole time, the kid's like, "Oh yeah, you like my mom. Oh yeah, my mom this. Oh yeah, you like my mom." I'm like, "Kid, you're nice." And in my head, I don't think I know I'm a mom, obviously, but he made me feel so fucking old. And he was such a sweet kid. He was a really good kid. He was,
You just gotta listen, fucktard. I'm not that old, okay?
Well, I am.
But in fact,
to him, I'm probably 30 years older than this kid.
You could be his mother, yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, "Oh, shut up, kid." Oh, but would you ever want to be on that show?
Yeah.
What would be your superpower that you would bring? A realistic thing. What could you bring?
I'd do a radio show every fucking night. And just
like a pretend one?
Yeah, and pick on, like they used to have those shows, I guess maybe it was last year or 2 years ago. They used to gather in the room and they used to call people, have talk shows and shit like that. I'd organize something like that, and I'd call it the Wicked Pisses Show.
That's what you have to do. You have to keep people...
Trademark Studio 5 Productions.
But you have to keep
may
things
cause
fun.
anal leakage, brain itching, and...
Play one of those disclaimers. You have one of those disclaimers?
I don't.
Yeah, you do. That old, the British one. All right, play it.
I don't have it.
He doesn't have
can't
it.
play it. I can't.
It was on his laptop.
You guys are both fails in life. All right, so give a shout out to somebody.
Hey, Black Dog Radio Show. We miss you.
Oh my
I'm
God,
Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Okay, she's gone. What? What? Now I can keep this going. This noise.
Shit.
What? Oh my God, she's turning red. You're gonna need to do multi-boob resuscitation over there.
Oh
Charlotte.
my God.
What?
So.
What did you say?
Anyway, Black Dog, Huber was in here. So
we got Ed, the caramel conservative.
Yes. There's not many of us out there anymore. Ouch! Don't scratch me.
There?
Yeah, I got the cat scratching my pussy.
Good. You get a Hubert experience. So the best 15 minutes. On
Funniest
Spreaker.
15 minutes on the I listened to him the other night. He sounded pretty sick, and
he was. Yeah.
It was coughing up along. He tried to get on, but our phone is busy. So
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I guess we're still having.
Oh, what's up with our phone there, Bumpa?
It's not up yet.
Pretty soon they're going to give away that number to somebody else. We're going to have to use the other number.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Nope. Well,
I don't even know. I don't even know where the other one gets paid from. I swear to God, it just fucking
magically
it must be on one of those
magically
links that
delicious.
it must be on that because I use that for my show, which is Jeers and Beers with Byron.
Did you do that before we played?
I did. I played a bunch of music, and Ed came on. Did you get the notification? Did you hear it?
No. I even said to him, I go, I think he's doing a show. Did you get a notification?
One night.
A lot of times I don't get them.
No. I'm like, hey, here we go. I'm going to do it. And then everybody else got to, not you. Again, it's nobody invited me. So I decided to make one for myself.
We stop inviting you.
I noticed that.
Because you're never available when we're available.
That's not good.
So I have some sad news.
Beth?
Yes. You want to talk about it? Why don't you talk about it?
51 years old, died of throat cancer.
Yeah.
Beth Chapman, Dog the Bounty Hunter
I didn't know she
star.
was only a couple years older than me.
She is pretty hot, and she's got some massive tater tots, or had.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Dead boobs are not hot.
But did you ever watch Dog the Bounty Hunter?
There's a whole Dead Dog the Bounty Hunter on
Freudian slip right there.
Yeah,
Dead dog.
Yeah, dead.
Oh no.
There's a channel on Pluto TV.
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
So, did she die from complications of the cancer, or just the cancer just kicked her ass?
She stopped taking chemo.
Yeah, she stopped going with medical treatment, basically.
Well,
I
just read this story last night that she's in the hospital and she's suffering from, and she was put into a medically induced coma because she was extremely combative to the.
Can you give me the phone line, man?
Oh, sure, yeah. You live with that?
Hold on,
hold on
trying.
Hey,
you're on live with the Wicked Pisser Show. Go ahead.
You there?
Can't hear you.
Yeah, here we go.
Yay!
There you go.
There you are.
What's up?
What's
going
up,
on,
Riz?
man?
I'm up in Laconia, New Hampshire.
Ooh, is it bike week?
How the fuck did you get up there?
Yeah, you're going there for bike week.
Resort.
Listen, he wouldn't
ride
on
vacation.
He wouldn't ride a fucking scooter in Vegas. What makes you think he'd get on the back of it?
Put your balls
ass chicken. Hey, I put my balls on the road, okay, mister? You sat in the fucking casino.
Why don't you back them up and run them over again?
For our listeners, this is the one, the only, the original Rizzo from our show. And
what's up?
Somehow he knew he was going to say that.
And he...
what's going on, guys?
Now, so fresh
hello,
off
hello.
of his special trip down to Phoenix, right? Was it that area anyway?
Yeah. Too hot for me, guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a different type of heat, isn't it?
Oh, it's too hot.
Dude, it's a dry heat. It's not that bad. Your balls would have just fucking wicked away, right?
Okay, Byron, you go there. You spend a couple hours
I have.
outside.
I've been in Vegas
It's
in
fucking
July.
hot.
I was there July and August in Death Valley, my friend.
Did you melt or what?
No, I stayed inside. I'm an indoorsman. So I stayed
Indoors. Oh, shit.
I know. A man must know his limitations.
How was your flight? Because I know how you are.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, guy. Turbulence. Oh, my God. I thought I was on, like, Spooky Wheel trip. Met some nice people, though. A big guy sitting in the middle seat, though. That doesn't really
Oh,
work
my
well.
God. I hate when that happens. I get the
no
window
leg
seat
room,
and I'm
no
getting
room,
squished out by
nothing.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Plus,
I'm
guy,
sorry,
they
I'm
don't
taking
give
all
you
the
a
room up. Yeah.
You know? What's that?
You said you apologize for taking all the space? Oh.
No,
guys,
he didn't do
it's
that.
like...
Look, guy, I'm a
What
sweaty
can you do?
guy.
Oh my God,
You
really?
between a old couple or what?
No. With some, some good people. It was nice. Good trip,
Yeah.
When are you coming back
No
home?
Rizzo's got to talk the whole trip.
He's home. Yeah. He's home. He was down in Phoenix,
No, he's in
Arizona.
Laconia
area.
now.
I went Friday.
He's in Laconia,
Yeah.
Ding Dong.
But he wasn't.
No,
He's talking about
Laconia.
Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was in Phoenix for 3 days.
Oh, nice.
That's why the SWAS
Yeah, not too
alert
bad.
was up in that town.
Yeah.
Really nothing to do there, though. I don't know.
So do you,
Oh my
you
God,
away with the
there's plenty
missus,
to
the
do.
family, or?
Yeah, today. Coming back the weekend.
Oh, nice. Where about Laconia? What are you doing up
Tyler
there?
playing golf. We're doing some. Me and Tyler played some golf. They have like a golf course.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You got the
Yeah,
kid playing golf too?
Yeah. My son, yeah.
Oh, I know he played golf.
Is he
too.
taking a swing at you with the golf club
Yeah,
yet?
he does everything, my son.
Yeah. Oh, he is what, 6'2" or something? How tall is he now?
6 feet.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's tall and thin.
Hey, he's taller than
14.
you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
Jesus.
few more inches to go.
He looks older than he is,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, he's only 14.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taller than Dad.
What's new with you guys?
Dad, I'm taking the car. Fuck you.
Antonetta checking in saying hello.
The
Nothing
truck
to-
runs, maybe.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, like I said, I was only busting your balls about the 2-hour thing, you know, and it wasn't about.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, everyone has issues.
Hey, well, yeah, I wasn't getting into issues. I was actually giving you recognition for having that ambition to go for 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
You
You should share that story with people who you're giving motivation
Whatever is the
speaking
win
to.
for the team.
Yeah, right.
Yes, right?
It's a motivation story.
Hey, at least you didn't give up. At least you don't get all pouty face and give up. I just smacked Bumper for that one.
I would give up. It don't work in a few minutes. Forget it. It's not going to happen.
You got to keep going, baby. You got to be the little engine that could.
Now,
my God.
now, Rizzo, I got to ask you a serious question. Did you have to bring it back from the limp noodle stage about halfway through?
Stuff. You know, I'm trying to build up my, trying to get my speaking going back in school. So that's really why I went.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, ask him again, Byron. Byron, go.
So, did you have to bring it back
Right.
from limp noodle status? You know,
I
to
can't hear Byron too well.
Oh.
why can't you hear me? Can you hear me now?
What was the question?
Can you? Did you have to bring it back from limp noodle status?
No.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
Frankie's noodles just fine.
did you get a little lightheaded about 45 minutes into it?
You have some weird questions, Byron.
I love it.
Inquiring minds want to know. You know, guys with MBAs.
Don't answer him,
We
bro.
wanna-
Don't answer him. You know how he likes to go down Dick Avenue, you know?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
They can't even.
Oh, he works with all guys, so figures.
Whoops.
Oh. All right, bro. I'm glad you had a good trip and enjoyed time with the family.
Hey, Tyler wanted to know how much is it per hour for him to babysit your kid?
All right. Oh, I don't know. You have to Karen up for that. I'm like, it's just became a nightmare.
I was reading it today, and I'm like, he's looking for a babysitter.
Yeah. So twins not enough for him. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you might run him ragged.
Yeah, they would. They give him a run for his money.
Oh,
that's for
my.
sure. He'd work hard for those dollars.
All right, guys, you have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, bro. Later.
See you, Rizzo.
Take care, yeah. Bye.
All right.
Yeah. Huh.
There you go.
Internet checked in and said, hey, yo, Patty, Bumper Byron. Patty, look at that tan. Oh, yeah. It's got tan lines in all the right places. So.
Hey, now. I'm back.
Oh.
If you didn't know, I left. So, do you guys have anything else to talk about? If not, I have some couple little, like
Well,
entertainment things
just,
I can talk about.
We could just jump right back into
Yes.
Beth's story there.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even finish that story.
Yeah, doctors threw her into a medicated coma to get the drugs into her that she needed because she was experiencing such pain.
Yeah.
And then she just never came out of it.
That sucks.
So apparently she'd been stalking dogs since she was 19 years old.
Well, it
She
said,
got in trouble, and he had signed the first bail slip on her.
Oh, my God. Well, she was into being a bail bondsman or whatever for
She
30
was the
years?
youngest female in, I think it was Colorado, that held a bail bond.
Yeah, that's what they started.
Before her daughter.
Yeah.
Her daughter's now the youngest, right?
She's in Hawaii.
Baby Lissa or something?
Yeah, she's in Hawaii, and she's, I don't know if she's shaky with that permit or not.
I'm empty. Ring, ring, ring.
That wasn't for me, so.
That was for me.
I still got a half one left. Yeah,
I wonder how he's taking it. He must be a mess because he treated her like the queen.
I mean, they're not, they don't have their show anymore. They got nothing going on except for Dakine, D-A-K-I-N-E, bail bonds out in Hawaii. And I don't even know if it's theirs or someone else's.
Wasn't someone on the Howard Stern show trying to bring them on the show and Howard just wasn't interested?
Would you be interested? You know where they first...
They bring Bobo on the show. Come on.
Gonna refrigerate us there, kid?
Yeah. Keep us cool in here.
So you know where they got their start?
No.
The first time they were on TV. What TV show was it?
E! Entertainment? I don't know.
We'll give a chance to everybody in the
Cops!
room.
Cops! No? That was close. Was that close?
No. Not even with a hand grenade were you close.
America's Most Wanted.
Bumpa, any ideas?
No.
Really?
So the first show that they were ever on, the Sherry Springer Show.
Get the fuck out. Really?
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
They appeared as a couple of reformed drug addicts who were going out, and because they both were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Dog got out of it before she did, and then he helped her get unhooked from whatever she was on. And then they hooked up together.
Weren't they on, like, ice or something?
No, she just had this big thing against crystal meth in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
I'll never forget something. She said, ice, lolly head, or something like that. Lolly, head, ice, lolly, lolly. She said something like that to some freak of nature out there.
That's what I meant, ice.
It was out there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was talking about she was making fun of somebody or something like that who was giving them shit.
Yeah, because they probably knew what they had a mutual thing, right? I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's R.I.P. Beth.
Yeah.
Gave us some good TV. It was fun watching you guys.
got one more bit of news of the
All right.
stupid. Locally.
All right.
This occurred just the other day in Hopkinton.
Oh, wow.
Hopkinton police say man tried to drown his father. We appeared in court today, I believe. On Monday afternoon after... police arrested him on Monday afternoon after attempting to drown him in a pond out behind the house. Police arrested Kyle Connors, 34, after the afternoon incident in Hopkinton. Earlier on that day, Connors was arraigned in Framingham District Court on drunken driving charge that allegedly occurred in Hopkinton over the weekend. After he was released, Connors' 68-year-old father told his son he had to move up by July 1st.
Surprise!
34 years old, dude. That's lingering too long under the wing, okay?
Lingering.
You're 34 years old.
Note to self.
Get the fuck out. So anyways, the father stated that this action put Kyle on a rage, and he started breaking several items outside the home, and his father went inside the house to get away from his son out of fear. Connors kicked down the door, chased his father out of the house, and ran after him. As the man ran, the older man, called 911 and screamed for help. And he was screaming, he's going to catch me, before the call went dead, according to the police report. Several neighbors called in and said Connors was attacking his father, and they were in a pond next to the driveway. Neighbors said that Connors appeared to be trying to drown his father by holding his head underwater.
Oh, my God.
So the cops showed up and did the best thing they could. They made him ride the lightning.
Ride it, baby, ride it.
Hit with a taser to
Giddy
keep
up.
him under control.
Giddy up.
The father, the poor guy. I mean, the Connors,
I had to add something.
The son was charged with attempted murder, 2 counts of assault and battery on a person over 60, assault and battery, and wanton destruction of property because he went batshit breaking up the house.
Oh, shit.
34 years old. Get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah, I agree.
You should have been there in the first place. I can understand you have like a little setback in life, but for some reason, I'm thinking he was kind of enjoying life. I mean, do you have a pond in your front yard?
So let me ask you this.
No.
Or let's have a discussion.
All right.
Okay. So when you and I were growing up, because I think Bumpa is almost a different century than us.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He is.
He's a baby.
You and I are we're actually in reality,
We're
only
fucking elderly.
4 years older than him.
Yeah.
4 to 5 years older than him. But he's like 10 years younger.
Oh God, yeah. When he doesn't get his own way, he's a bitch, isn't he? Yep.
No, he just doesn't say shit.
Yeah.
He goes and lays on the bed looking at his phone.
He gets sullen. He's one of those sullen youths.
I have a mouth.
Utes. Yeah. Yeah. You let it know. Your neighbors know.
The neighbors do today. We'll just
the
tell you that.
drive-in restaurant down the street knows.
Next door. So
Walmart knows.
So, all right. So I think kids today that are 20, my personal opinion, I don't want them to leave the nest just yet.
Fuck
Why?
That. Out the door.
No, because I just think they're dumb. I don't think they're ready for life, and I don't want that return effect years later.
It's going to happen. It always happens.
I'd rather give them a couple more years to develop before they leave.
All right, so I got to ask Bumpa, when did you leave the house?
18.
Did you boomerang back?
No, but he moved in with his girlfriend and her parents, though.
Yeah, for like a year or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so you went from one parental unit to another.
You still had a cushion.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved out when I was 17. And a couple of years later, I bounced back. I did. I stayed on my parents' couch for, a little while. And then back out I went. And I needed that cushion. I did need that cushion. And I needed to push out. But the thing is, I stayed less than a year at my parents' place and was just...
Stop. Sorry, not you.
Collaborate and listen? What?
Ice is back with a brand new edition. Brand new edition.
Oh, is he grabbing you underneath the table?
He is grabbing me underneath the table. My dad... I was working at the mall in Hollywood Fashion Center in Hollywood, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I was closing down my Sam Goody. It was time to go home, my Sam Goody. My dad says to me earlier in the day, yes, you and your boyfriend can come back to the house and watch a movie, and then he can go on his way after that. I will pick you up at 9:30.
You guys never left after that?
Dad got completely hammered.
Uh-oh.
Like passed out in the bathtub, hammered. Forgot to pick me up.
Whoops.
He didn't have a car. He got dropped off because we were just in a car accident. So his car was totaled. Not just, but, within recent time. So we waited an hour for my dad. Call. No one's answering the phone because mom's passed out, dad's passed out.
Oh, by the way, kids, there was no such thing as Uber back in the day.
No, there wasn't. It was called Yellow Cab.
Yeah, and those sucked because they wanted like $3 right out of the
yes.
whack.
And then 75 cents or $1.50, whatever per
probably
mile.
75 cents back in that day.
It would have been 1989.
About 75 cents.
Okay. So him and I decide to take a cab to my house because it's been an hour. I'm waiting outside the closed mall for an hour. I get there. I'm like, oh, hi. What's going on? Dad flips out and physically throws me out of the house and says, you're done. I had to grab an armful of clothes from my closet like this, an armful. No underwear, just clothes from my closet on hangers, and I got kicked out that night. And 2 days later, when they sobered up, they decided, oh, you should come back. I'm like, fuck you. No.
Yeah, when I left, it was not on good terms. My dad did say, don't let that door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Was he hammered?
And no, he was just pissed because I was being a total pain in the ass teenager. And then I get out to the real world, and... I was working for Domino's Pizza at the time. I didn't have a car, so getting to and from
I didn't have a driver's
jobs
license.
was...
What?
Volume on this? Can I have the volume on?
Go ahead.
Okay, what's your volume say?
Who are we calling?
Are you calling him?
Huber.
What's up, Captain?
Yeah, man. You on the Week Up Pizza show?
Hey, man.
Hello,
Thank you for having me. So I wanted to talk about so much stuff, but the conversation went in multiple different areas. So
It
I
usually
forgot.
does.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing you want to talk about?
Say what?
What's the first thing you want to talk about?
It was about. I was gonna give you my gay perspective, even though I'm not gay.
Give us.
You could be, but we don't.
I
don't
think
judge,
that
bro.
Well, if I was gay, I would come out right on the show because I know it's good radio.
Oh, can we make it exclusive?
Exactly, a Wicked Piss exclusive.
This exclusive.
But,
he's not gay. All right. Back to you, Bobby.
But like, I grew up with like gay cousins, and it was the weirdest thing ever.
Why?
But like, I had questions like when I was 5. So I mean, hearing Patty Cake say, "Oh, kids really don't have," or whoever said kids don't have questions that young. Yes, they do, because I definitely had questions that young.
Well, what kind of questions did you have?
Well, why is one wearing a dress if he's a boy like me? That was...
Did you ask that question? Did you ever say
Yeah.
it? Okay, so what was told to you?
They were like, well, you know, he feels comfortable in one.
Okay.
He wasn't gay or... Well, I mean, he was gay, obviously, but they didn't say that to me. It was like, he's comfortable. He wears a dress.
So,
I mean, at least they didn't lie to you and say it was a kilt. I mean, Christ.
So how did you feel when they said that to you? Did you feel like you were being lied to or not told the full truth?
Well, no,
or?
to me, it was like, all right, he's comfortable. I mean, I know what I like to be comfortable in, so if he wants to wear a dress, let him wear a dress.
Inquiring minds want to know, Huber, what are you comfortable in?
Tidy whities.
But like when I got older too, like a little older, like 7, he got diagnosed with AIDS and died. But before that, he was I would go over and he would always do my hair.
Yeah.
And he would be like, he's like, Bob, you look so nice. And I'm like, oh my God. And I started realizing that this guy was like my mom. So I kind of knew something was up like at 7 years old.
Well, I remember talking to my older son, Zach, who's now 20, and with his aunt decided to make a change to become his uncle. And I just said, this is just what she wants to be. She doesn't want to be a she anymore. She wants to be a he because that's what she's comfortable with in her body. And it's okay. I do remember having a solid 45-minute conversation with him in probably the 4th grade. And just saying, if you ever feel, tendencies towards a boy, it's okay. We're not going to discredit you. Because in a way, I just felt... You never know if he's going to skip a generation or whatever. And I just wanted him to know, no matter what he chose in life, I was going to support him as a mother, because I felt that was the thing that I was supposed to do. I just felt that a lot of people aren't getting the support in time. And I've always had best friends that were gay and stuff like that. He's not gay. He has a girlfriend. He's had the same girlfriend for 4 years. But
let's make sure we get that clear on the air. No.
Well, no, you know what I mean. But I know it's awkward, and like a few times I would take him to like the gay pride parade, like I mentioned earlier. And my younger son, my younger son, just like, you ain't taking me to see anything like that, I'm like, well, it doesn't mean anything, Auntie Nikki is now Uncle Nick, and it's like they're still kind of dealing with that, especially with the removal of the breast and the innards. That sounds like a chicken thing.
Innards and Gizzards brought to you by Kentucky Fried Rat.
But no, it's just weird. It's just like, just because for 26 years I was with their dad, and it's like that. This is, I felt the need to explain, the auntie that wasn't like the made up auntie or whatever. I don't know.
She became Aunto.
Uncle.
I like to think I was a weird kid anyway, because I swear to God, my favorite rock band was always Queen and still is. So the fact
I don't know what's weird about that, though.
Maybe I had kind of an understanding of it before I was supposed to.
I think we all just overlooked that back in the day.
Like we overlooked Judas Priest.
Oh, Rob Halford, he kept that very well hidden.
But if you look back on it now...
Well, now if you look back on it, he was throwing clues left and right.
Oh, my God. He was in leather.
Yeah, but that would all of a sudden it became... He mistakenly started a thing, and everybody was wearing leather, and... I don't know if you noticed, but in the late 80s... Well, that was just, kind of kinky stuff.
I shouldn't talk about our bedroom life, Bumble.
I was going to say Patty Cakes is no stranger to a ball gag. Let's not fool anybody here.
Dude, I could never do a ball gag. I'll tell you right now. Just to let you know.
Okay, hold on.
Because I would suffocate. I need my inhaler.
Hold on a second. That was just in time. No. Hold on a second. Ready?
Okay.
Note to Bumpa. No on the ball gag purchase. Okay.
Unless you put an inhaler in there, too.
That was a mental note.
Okay.
Anytime you hear that
Are you
from
mental
now on,
when you say
mental
that?
note.
Mental note, right.
It's kind of like Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Oh, my God. What is that? Is that Saturday Night Live?
SNL, yep.
So, hold on one second, Huber. Did you know that the worst episode of Saturday Night Live was hosted by Milton Berle? Did you hear that today?
The first episode?
No,
of
the
SNL?
worst.
Huber,
you listen to Howard today?
Yeah, I listen to Howard every day.
Yeah. Did you hear them say that when they were talking about the worst episode today was the Bobo episode, which Bobo was. Oh my God, I fucking hate Bobo.
And I agree with that. I think the worst episodes are when the panel's in to begin with.
I don't. I just hated when Bobo was in there. Bobo was worse than Jeff the Drunk, and I'm friends with Jeff the Drunk. But Bobo was worse. Bobo was like just lame.
Do you know I had interactions with Bobo?
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Of the sexual nature?
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm friendly with the guy, but
you there?
Oh, Bumpa.
Did we lose him?
Wait,
there he is. We lost you for a minute.
Oh, wait.
Are you there?
I had some interactions, and he's a very weird guy.
Yeah,
I think
is.
He's secretly gay.
Why do you think that?
Yeah. Well, because his mannerisms. Have you ever seen him on Periscope?
Oh, yeah, Bobo is a weird
I
dude.
have, but I don't think that he's gay. I just think that he's so slow.
The way he holds, with the jewelry and the way he holds his hands. And
There's feminine guys.
He comes across very womanly.
Because he's a dumb... Oh, my God. I don't know.
No, he's not womanly. He's just ignorant and slow. He is, after all, a dull human being.
Have you watched him on Periscope? Do you ever watch him on Periscope when he did his thing? Oh.
I caught one. He was on...
treadmill?
No. He was on... he was sitting in some park in Florida, overlooking a small... It looked like a drainage ditch.
That's where he sits and writes his questions for Howard.
Yeah, that's a drainage ditch.
From off the cuff.
Oh my God! Right,
off the cuff, my ass.
Oh my God!
Did you ever notice that when a car goes around the corner?
Oh my God!
It's kind of yeah. I mean,
that sounds just like him.
I could do Ralph Bobo, not Ralph Bobo, but what's his name?
Steve Bowie.
Steve Bowie from Florida.
His name's not even Bowie. It's Bo.
See, Bobo's not so stupid anymore.
I think he's just, I don't even know. But anyway.
He's a guy who carries around a prep kit with him. Anybody who's prepping for disaster like that. Now, Jesus.
Oh, that's live.
Hold on a second. All right, I got to get a new mic cord for this one. I think that anyone who preps for like some sort of a zombie apocalypse, or we're already in the midst of a zombie apocalypse. Anybody been out there during the daylight hours? Fucking people walking around, driving like shit. That's the zombie apocalypse. We're living in that right now. As far as like the end of the world kind of shit, get real, people. We're it's gonna happen. You don't need to prep for it. You don't need to go and buy Bob and Tammy Faye's. What the hell did they do with the guy? Is he still there?
No. I
was trying to reconnect.
Yeah, go back and forth.
Are you there?
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi here?
Yep.
The 5G Wi-Fi?
Okay.
Wi-Fi?
So Bob, Huber,
Bap.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Bob.
Can you hear me?
Bobby, where did you go?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we don't know if you are connected to us.
Oh, I keep saying hello, and no one.
You know what? Because we keep getting this little glitch where we lose you and you come back. So bear with us here a little bit. Are you a Big Brother fan?
No.
Oh no, I wanted to talk Big Brother with you.
She wanted to get dirty that way with you.
But would you ever do something like that? Go on a reality show of some sort?
No.
Why?
Who in the right mind does that?
Well, who in the right mind does anything in life? Who in the right mind does a podcast? You know what I mean? It's just like you need balls to do things.
You gotta be psycho to do a podcast.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I want to do it so bad. My goal in life used to be on Amazing Race. I wanted to be on Amazing Race so bad. But then I'm chicken shit. I couldn't jump off and do like some kind of... what's a bungee cord thing? I couldn't do bungee jumping.
I used to want to be on Fear Factor.
Do you know there's a new show on Netflix called... What's it called?
The
Flinch?
Yes, that's pretty funny.
Have you seen that?
I did.
Oh, Huber, have you seen that show, Flinch?
No, I haven't even heard of it.
All right, it's on Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so go on Netflix and watch Flinch. But even if episode 1 is slow, because Bumpa hated episode 1, we finally got to like episode like 8 or 9. Give it a chance. The first one may suck, but it's a combination of like a British version, I would say, of a Fear Factor mixed with like I don't even know what.
Jersey Shore.
It's extremely loosely based on a Fear Factor idea.
Form factor, I would call it.
But
I don't know. British accents bother me.
You know what? So Byron loves anything British.
Good Christ, Lord. Wow. I love the Scottish.
That thing gets him
really
erect.
pumps my Monet really pumps my nads.
Is that on your profile on FetLife?
It should.
Why, yes, it is.
He has a hard-on instantly for anything British, but sometimes I get what you're saying. Like some of these shows I want to watch on Netflix that are British, like I get so excited about them, and then I realize they're British. I'm like, I just can't get through it. It's just something like I don't have the tolerance.
Did you like Three's Company?
Yes, but I never saw the British
show.
version. I know that.
The Office?
No.
British show.
No. But they have Office trivia nights. Did you know that?
I know, and I'm...
We should go.
Wow, that blew my ears out. Thanks there, Huber.
All right, talking about like stuff like that. You was talking about The Office.
Sure.
Did you ever watch the TV show Stranger Things on Netflix?
Of course.
I've tried.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you gotta get through it. So there's a new season coming out. What is it, July 4th, Huber?
Yeah.
All right.
So is this going to be season 3?
I'll be watching it.
Yes, I will be watching it too. We should talk about it during the show, like I do with Byron during about what do you call it, Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
Him and I, he sends me a Facebook message or a messenger, Big Brother, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. But anyway, I'm very excited about it because I want to see where the show's going. But last night or the night before, we were watching The Goonies. And Sean Astin is in The Goonies. He was the guy who dated Winona Ryder in the second season of Stranger Things. I didn't even realize that until last night.
And he was Rudy.
You guys.
Never saw that movie from beginning to end.
Goonies? You gotta give it a try.
I can't.
You got it.
What?
A friend of mine went to the
E.T.
house. A friend of mine went to the house up in Washington State, I think it is. And they had the gate open, and they were allowing people to go up the driveway a little bit so they could photograph the house.
Huh.
But for the most part, it's got signs that say, please respect our privacy, and certain days it's open.
So do people live there?
People live there at that house, yeah.
Well, I wonder if people live at the Stranger Things house. That place is a shithole. Right?
I hit the wrong one. There we go. I hit the wrong one.
So since we're talking about TV shows, I'm going to keep going while Huber's on the phone. Do you watch American Horror Story?
Yes, 1984 is coming out.
Oh my god!
They
When
got
is
a
that coming out?
1984 one?
Yes.
September.
I'll probably watch.
Okay.
So I couldn't get to the first one.
Really? The first one? What is that? Murder House?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
They kept on coming back up to that slow girl and
Okay. Yes. Which. I know how sometimes you have your shows. I know you like your older shows.
Honest to
that
God,
you like to...
if she showed up in my house like that, she would not be alive. There'd be like a
No, Bob.
I'd be hauled out for
Have
shooting
you watched
somebody.
every season of AHS?
I did, besides Roanoke.
Okay, so Roanoke kind of sucked. We know that. That's everyone knows that.
So I don't have to watch that.
No, you have.
It's an anthology.
Can you just say they all
that.
tie together? Can we say that?
They're in a universe, for sure. I mean, they don't all tie together, but recurring characters will pop up. And not
you saw the last one with the witches, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
like
kinda...
I'm rewatching. I'm rewatching. Hey, Huber, if you got a cough, you got to just turn away from the phone for a second, because I got these special in-ear monitors that are like 110% louder, so I can make sure everything doesn't sound all scratchy and
giving
staticky.
you shit.
And my eyeballs, actually, I'm glad I was wearing my glasses. They kept my eyeballs from bursting out of my head.
Oh my
God!
On that one. Really? Exaggerating. But
my bad.
That's okay.
My bad. No, perfect. I love it.
I love it. My bad. But no, I love shit like that, and I can't wait. There's certain shows.
Did you ever watch The Twilight Zone? That's the original of all of this.
Okay, no. Okay, so yes,
Mirror.
Twilight Zone. Yes, have you watched Black Mirror on Netflix?
I love it. I think it's the
No.
That's the new version.
It's an esoterical Twilight Zone now.
Did you say no, Huber?
Yeah, I see. No.
You would like it. I'm sure you would.
My son Zach turned me on to it. I was very dead set against watching Black Mirror.
God. Second season beginning, the Star Trek one.
Okay, so
that's pretty good.
So say if there's 20 episodes, just hypothetically, if there's 20 episodes,
there's about 16.
Okay, I've seen 7.
Yeah.
Of sporadically, but you have to see them. I can nominate. I mean, not nominate.
And now nominating for winner of the Patty Cakes Awards.
What do you say when you want to tell somebody something? You say, "I
recommend."
Thank you. I can recommend a few good ones for you that you have to watch right away.
Mindhunter.
There's one Black Mirror. There's one called
Keith will like Mindhunter.
Mindhunter?
So, yeah, it's about cops in the 70s, and
he probably would like that.
I've tried to watch that.
Yeah, no good.
I got about halfway through the first episode and I fell asleep because I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So now I have to watch it right when I wake up, so that way I don't go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fucked up how I do things.
No, you know what's fucked up is when I took Bumpa to Legoland, and the first ride we go on, we're supposed to shoot these little targets to save the princess. No, to save the princess.
He kept on shooting your boobs?
No, and he's like on the job shooting.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, really? I go.
Properly,
he's going around looking like he's doing his job. I'm like, really, dude?
Well,
that's how you're gonna hit him.
Yeah. Oh my god. So, what's your go-to show that you like to watch, Huber? What's your thing right now? Do you have a series you like to watch? You have to watch every week, or something on Netflix you have to binge on?
right now it's Jessica Jones.
What is that?
I've heard of it.
It's a Marvel. It's a Marvel.
Yeah.
The comics.
I'm not liking. I tried to like Iron Man and Power Fist. Not Iron Man, but Iron Fist.
Power Fist. I think I just got turned on.
Fist.
Was it Iron Fist in Power Man? It was Luke Cage.
I'm getting turned on.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, not so much for some people at my age.
Just hit the power bean and look out, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you doing over there?
Quit looking at your bean and get me a beer, right?
Oh, shit. Shit.
I'm trying to think of...
Look, I'm checking things off my list.
All right,
I'm
Hugh,
so happy.
anybody have... do you have... no... Yeah.
All
right. Anybody have Amazon Prime?
I do.
Okay. Have you ever seen the rebooted Battlestar Galactica?
No.
No. Is it good?
Highly recommend it. First season starts out with a fucking bang. Now, I don't know if the mini series is on Amazon Prime. I bought it because I can't find my DVD version of it. But I gotta tell you...
You know what got canceled? The Tick.
The Tick?
Yeah, that was great.
I kind of liked it. Wasn't sold on
I couldn't. I mean, I have a lot of rules in my life. Bumpa knows a lot of these rules in my life. Yeah. He's seen me with that pinched look on my face 48 hours into Vegas, and I still haven't shit. You know?
Pinch a loaf. I knew
and I've got my rules. Although now, since I've gotten my portable bidet on the go, I'm a little bit more
You know
pleasant.
what? That thing reminds me of a portable douche.
It does, yeah.
So you're douching your asshole.
Well, what I need...
And
I
you
need
used
some,
it camping in New Hampshire.
I actually need to have...
He did,
yeah.
remember?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, I'm going. He had a little bag.
Got the bag.
Portable bidet.
Gotta drop a deuce.
Oh, shit. That was the best. She remembers the best.
I got a show for you.
What's that?
It's animated. Sorry, Byron.
I just spilled beer on my boobs. Oh.
Huber, you want some beer?
Just for Bump wants it.
Oh, shit. What show is that? And what type of animated show?
It's like it's called Big Mouth, and it's about these kids going through puberty.
Never heard of it.
And,
have you heard of it, Bumpa?
No.
It's they have hormone monsters.
Oh wow! Oh my God! My 12-year-old's going through that right now.
So every time they get horny, a monster comes out, and he's like, "Beat your meat," and it's just
Oh my!
Well, that's fairly accurate.
At school. It's hysterical.
I gotta agree with Bump on this one.
It's fairly accurate for a male. You know, I mean, think about it. You get horny, your hormones are raging. I mean, you do.
I've never whacked off in school though.
Oh, it says, even for a cartoon character, going through puberty isn't easy for a young person. Andrew is learning that firsthand as he experiences the nightmare that is growing up in this animated series
firsthand.
geared towards adults. Along for the rides are friends Nick and Jesse, who develop a budding romance along the way. The comedy veterans who lend the voices to Big Mouth include John Mulaney, Nick Kroll, Maya Rudolph, and Jordan Peele. Ooh, I love Maya Rudolph.
Who the fuck is that?
Maya Rudolph is... Did you see Bridesmaids?
SNL.
Yes.
Okay.
She was one who was the bride and
it's happening. It's happening.
Yes.
That was my favorite scene in the whole fucking movie.
So do you like her?
She's funny.
Okay. Highly recommend Maya and Marty. It was a 6 or 7 episode series that played on like NBC or something like that. It's Martin Short and her, and they had a situational comedy.
Oh, they had Marty. He did that Marty character. He's done since the 80s.
Almost there. But no,
that was Ed Grimley.
Which is him, but it's him.
But he did Marty, the fat Jewish guy.
I don't know, but please watch him. You will. Are you a fan of Saturday Night Live type skits? I can't believe they didn't renew. I can't believe they didn't renew that show for a second series.
I can.
No, you have to watch it. They were so great. Maya and Marty.
I got to tell you,
highly recommend.
Television executives of today have no fucking patience. There was a reboot of the TV series V, and V was a great.
Loved V.
The original V.
Heart V. Yes.
The original with Mark Singer.
That's
and,
what. Yes.
Yeah. And
I thought it was Jan Michael Vincent. It's not him.
No, it was a great.
I watched it the
series.
second it came out. I didn't really care for when it came back out. I liked it right when
The
it
first
first started.
one.
When the girl got pregnant.
Yeah, and then the second season she got pregnant, and it all just kind of fell apart. And then they did V, the end, where they peppered the clouds. But the new V that came out with the Brazilian girl, who I can't remember her name for the life of me. She did a bunch of stuff. That was a good setup. They showed more of the police side. It was, instead of a reporter, it was the FBI agent instead of a TV reporter.
But it was cool in the beginning, though. It was really cool how they talked about it.
Yeah,
and they
but
discovered
ABC
it. And
fucked it.
They did. They totally fucked it up. Yeah.
Same as
what
The
year did that come
Expanse.
out? I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, The Expanse is fucking phenomenal. Oop.
What is that?
Hold on a second.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Is your phone ring?
It is.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Hold on.
Could this be important? May you have to disconnect?
I don't know, but it is 10:50, and your girl's turning into a pumpkin shortly.
But at this moment, need to think about watching some Big Brother later.
What is this? You have a voicemail. That's a Rhode Island number.
Oh,
No, it's my voicemail number. That's what automatic number always shows up for voicemail.
Really?
That's
Why do you
where
have a
the
Rhode
voicemail
Island number as your voicemail?
That's where the voicemail box comes from.
That's fucked up.
Probably, I guess. I don't know. I'm not AT&T.
It's because you have ATT.
Well, why would you
ATT.
have a normal phone number and then a voicemail different phone number?
I know.
Because I think you're trying to be dirty.
No.
I think you got something to hide. I think you need to talk to me off the air about this.
Whoops. Okay.
Because you got all this fucking content hidden.
You could dial that number, right? Right, won't leave, okay?
Yeah.
You'll be able to hear
Bet
it.
your ass I will too.
No, what it is, that is...
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
That is AT&T's voicemail. So whatever, say, if you have AT&T...
Why?
Because it's not your own phone number is not the voicemail.
Bump up mine just comes up. It says voicemail.
Yeah,
Right,
same
it's
here.
not voicemail.
Same here.
I get that.
I have Verizon.
Whatever. You can call it and you'll see.
You know what? I actually think you have like 3 or 4 different phone numbers.
I don't.
You have a
one
Skype
phone
number for this.
Maybe 3 or 4
You have a
different
Wi-Fi
sizes.
phone number for that.
Anyone else with AT&T who knows what I'm talking about, the voicemail comes up. Yeah. When you hit the number, or whatever, the icon or whatever, to dial voicemail,
Yep.
it dials.
That's
No
because he
secrecy.
doesn't say anything there.
I found out Monday and it's Saturday, but that's supposed to happen yesterday.
On Tuesday, I'd gladly pay you
on
Tuesday for a hamburger today.
What
He probably
Patty
doesn't know what
pointed
that
out-
is.
What Patty pointed out earlier, we mentioned real quick before you go, is Clark University in Worcester now has an online-only program that gives you a certification in cannabis regulation. So, because so many marijuana facilities there now.
I wonder how many
Massachusetts.
places in Worcester have a marijuana facility.
Only a few.
I want to say 4
They're
or 5.
growing.
Yeah.
They're growing.
You know, there's still a line at the one in Leicester. $10.
Oh my God.
Hashtag no love.
About the influence of social, medical, economical, and legal viewpoints on cannabis use, monitoring and control, as well as how to create public policies.
So they give you a lecture before you get your high?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so
How
blah,
many
blah,
people
blah,
do
blah,
you
blah.
think are actually fucking mentally there?
Well, I'm high when I get there. I'll sit and listen to the thing, then get my weed and get more high later on. Probably get a better high because it's regulated and stronger. No, I'm kidding.
know.
I don't get
I
high
don't
like
know.
that. I get high once a month. Not really. I get busted.
It's during those tense moments.
No.
No, she tries to, and then act
I
like
try to play it
didn't know
off.
when I came home.
Hi,
Hi, I don't smell like pot.
Yeah.
No, I brush my teeth.
Come from
I
a
brush
guy
my-
who can smell it a quarter mile away.
yeah.
You know, and just...
I'm just like,
Oh,
hi.
okay. To any of our pot smoking friends who decide to smoke and drive at the same time, yeah. No matter what, if you
I
don't,
don't.
if
I
you
never
don't
would.
smoke, and you're 3 car lengths behind you, you can still smell that shit. That's my
People- and
PSA.
that's-
Hold on a second. That's my PSA for
I light a candle.
oh yeah, that's going
It's
to
my
work well in your
perfume. I
car.
brush my teeth.
And no, but he's right though. So many people are stupid about it, especially here in Massachusetts. But
Oh my god,
a lot of states, quote, it's legal, but there's so many goddamn stipulations. Like, it's legal in your house, not anywhere else. That's it.
Okay.
In your house.
So it's legal in my house.
Don't think about going out with that.
I'm not
blunt.
going out.
Don't think about going out with that blunt in your hand. As soon as you hear ding, 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 the
Well,
ice cream truck coming, I get the munchies.
Yeah. When you have that one joint in your hand, that's supposed to go in a locked glove box in your car when you drive to your friend's house to smoke it. You cannot smoke in your car ever because
Can you take a couple hits, then lock it in your glove box, then drive?
so that's the problem. People drive after taking a couple of hits. That's the
It's
same
locked.
as drunk.
Well, good luck with that.
That's why so many people now are getting pinched for
OUI
OUI
drugs.
marijuana or OUI drugs, and because
And they don't stipulate what kind of drug that is when they hit you with that.
so a lot of people
So I'm
getting,
in trouble now?
a lot of people getting whacked with OUI marijuana because people they smoke a joint in their car and
you didn't. Suck it.
In their defense, maybe you're right. Maybe they're not high. Maybe they smoked a joint earlier in the day or whatever.
I can't drive, man, after
like
that
Well,
shit.
see, that's exactly why.
And I'm not allowed to mix beer and pot.
So if a
Or
cop,
alcohol and pot, he says.
if
No.
a cop pulls you
No,
over,
you're not.
if a cop pulls you over and your car smells like weed, there's a good chance you're getting pulled out and they're doing field sobrieties and
Yep.
shit like that.
To the side of the road shuffle for
Yep.
them.
Have you ever had a sobriety test done to yourself? Done to you?
To me, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
You?
Well, I mean during training purposes.
Yeah.
I used to have a
I give it to
78
myself after
Camaro.
we're at the bar.
I had a
I'm
78 Camaro, and I worked at a bar. And I got pulled up every night.
handy dandy breathalyze before I go, so I know.
That doesn't leave this house, though.
I've occasionally left the house with it.
With it? Yeah, check
It's
yourself.
portable. I don't use it that much anymore because I'm
Well-
pretty much just
I'm hammering. Give me buffalo wings.
peanut butter.
I'm saying I make $10 last a month so far. Probably going to last me about 4 months, so that's pretty good. Right?
Oh, I'm at a .29.
What's he doing over there?
I don't know, but I'm at a .29.
right.
That means I'm not going to drive. Hold on a second. I got to restart it.
It takes a while to reset, though, right? I want to go home.
All right.
I'm tired.
There's
Never
a
mind.
moment we'll try that next.
All right, so we know that I'm better than I was last time.
Oh my God, you didn't mic drop tonight.
I didn't. I sounded normal. Yay! All right, are we done?
I think.
Are we done? Oh, yeah, we know.
So, Saturday night, Starship Saturdays at the Belfour Hotel in Millbury. I hope I'm going to go, but if I don't go, I love those girls, and I'll see them soon.
Yeah, I'll try to get a day off. We'll see what
Daisha
happens.
and Aria. Megara's going to be there, which is the one that we saw last time that had the plastic boob right here.
I missed that.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
No, you didn't. She was up against the wall. You saw
Oh,
her.
okay.
I like her.
He just keeps on
He's
looking at that shit.
touching my crusty panties.
All right,
Oh,
for
they're not
all of
crusty,
us
are they?
here at the
Wait.
Wicked Business Show,
Crusty
On
panties.
that note,
thank you for listening. I'm Byron.
I'm Bubba.
I'm Patty Cakes.
And, of course, the
Thanks for
slight
putting up with our
delay.
bullshit
I
tonight.
came in the way I came out.
That's right. We'd like to thank you very much for listening. We're a Studio 5 production.
Hi, guys.
Oh, yeah, we're the Wicked Business Show.
Oh my.
Balls in your hand, you gotta run with the play. You think about the future, but you don't care about much.
What's happening, hot stuff?
And no one bothers you. But when the world's in your hand and you ain't got no plan, well, you just don't know what to do. Now tell the truth. Don't say it's over until it's over.
What?
Look at what we've done.
What?
Oh, what?
But
Note to self. This was a good show for Patty.
Yes.
She didn't like Trump.
That's okay.
I'm telling you things will get better. And that everything. Well, no, and everything gonna be
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is completely fucked up?